Testing 1. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Testing 1, testing 1. Testing 1, testing 1, 2. Testing 1. Testing 1, testing 1, testing 1, testing 1, 2. Testing 1, testing 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1. Good afternoon, viewers. On behalf of the Spartans, we are here live in Wessington Springs. Volleyball junior high match versus Corsica-Stickney, the Corsica-Stickney Jaguars. This is our junior high match. Following our junior high match will be our junior varsity versus our varsity. Jaguars tip it back to the Spartans, and the Grand hits it out. Jaguars are unable to fire that back over, right back to the Spartans, giving Spartans 0.74 now. Jaguars with the lead. This is our junior high match. Number 15 for Corsica-Stickney doesn't really get a good hit on that, falling it out of balance on their side, giving it back to the Spartans. Up we have 13 here for the Spartans. Getting right serve. Short, and her foot was on the line, I believe. Right back over to the Jaguars. Two hits it up over, taken by Alyssa Gross over to Emma Grant. Emma tips it over. Jaguars tip it right back over. Emma sets it up. We're going to get a point to the Spartans. Jaguars leading 6-8 here in this junior high match as Caroline Woody checks into the ball game. Graham hits that a little bit too hard and it falls out of balance. Same goes for the Jaguars as that falls out of balance. Giving it right back to the Spartans. Oshner up, coming up here with the serve. With a nice clean serve as a Jaguar player hits it out of bounds. Oshner with the serve. It was going to go out, but we did have a Jaguar player in the back there who went for it. We're going to be knotted up here at 9-9. Spartans making a little bit of a comeback here. Up next, we will have our junior varsity match. Oshner with a nice, good short serve. No one was really there. The Jaguars go for it. Ellis to Oshner. Oshner hits it over. Jaguars maintain control as they bump it over in 3. Gross over in 3. Jaguars bump it over in 2. Gross sets it up for Ponsalo. A little confusion over there on the Jaguar side as no one went for it. Spartans gain the lead 10-9 here. Oshner serves. Jaguars pump it over. Grand over to Gross in 2. 11-10 now in our junior high match. Emma takes that serve over to Gross to Ponsalo. Hits that one out of bounds. Jaguars leading 12-10. In this first set of our junior high match. The Jaguars hit it over. Taken by Oshner, back to the Jaguars. Tip it over in 2. Ponsalo. With a nice clean hit by the Jaguars as it falls in. Taken by Oshner over to Gross. Jaguars take it up with a nice, good, clean hit. We will be taking a timeout taken by the Spartans, and we will be right back.
As a Venture Communications customer, you're ready for tomorrow. Where you live, the world's at your fingertips through a fast and reliable fiber optic internet connection. You can choose the RushNet broadband speed you want, all the way up to a gigabit. And your own team of technical experts are ready to help 24/7. Change your world with RushNet high-speed internet. Be ready for tomorrow. Get connected. Call Venture Communications today. As a Venture Communications...
All right, coming back out of that timeout here, 30-second timeout taken by the Spartans. Coming back into action here. So we have the Jaguars leading 14-10 in our first set of our junior high match over here. The Jaguars will hit it over there as we have some confusion over here by the Spartans as it falls out of bounds, giving it back to the Jaguars. 15-10.
Live ticket. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
You want?
I don't care if you want to do it. We're live right now.
Corsica-Stickney serving, and they're up 17-10 right now. (17-10) Corsica-Stickney. Let's Grossa at the tip over. She'll get it back up here. She'll set up Sarah Ponslow with a big hit. And we're going to get a lift here on the Jaguars. So it's 17-11 here in the first set of the junior high match between the Jaguars and the Spartans. Coming up next will be the JV matchup, and then follow that for the nightcap. It'll be the varsity matchup between Corsica-Stickney and Wessington Springs. Served there by
Is that right?
It's already on. It's already on the TV.
Oh, it's on the TV?
I already have it on. Everything's going.
Oh.
All right, we're back here serving the Sarah Ponslow. Good serve there, taken in the back row by the Jaguars. Big hit coming up into the back row, and it's going to sneak through some Spartan players in the back row. And it's a 19-12 game here. First set of the junior high match between Corsica-Stickney and Wessington Springs. Serve coming up here by the Jaguars. Good serve taken there in the back row. Up by the net as Gross waited for it to play it off the net, but fell a little short on it. And it's going to be 20-12 in favor of Corsica-Stickney coming into this later part of the first set. (20-13) here. (22-13). Corsica-Stickney with the lead. And we are going to go into a timeout here taken by Wessington Springs. It's 23-13. Jaguars with the lead. We will be right back. All right, we are back out of that timeout. 23-14. Jaguars with the lead over the Spartans. Serve there by the Spartans, comes up a little short. And that will be the, oh, it's going to be 24-14, excuse me, getting ahead of myself here. Serve there taken by Oshner up front. Grand back to Oshner with the bump over. Hit coming up here by Corsica-Stickney. As Alyssa Gross will have to push it over. She does get it by the 10-foot line, and she's on the ground there for it again. And she will bump it over again for the Spartans as she's kind of doing a little work here. Here's Grand. She'll bump it up over to Oshner. And Grand with the hit, and that's going to be into the net. And that will be set number 1 here in Wessington Springs. Excuse me, that was set number 2. I was a little behind here as we came in a little late with the fee. So that is set number 2, and that one goes to the Jaguars. So coming up here, I believe, on set number 3 in about 3 minutes. We will be right back.
All right, coming back here, going into set number 3, Oshner with the serve, taken there by the Jaguars as it hits the ceiling. No call there. Taken by Oshner, back over to the Jaguars as that falls out of bounds, giving a point to the Jaguars, 1-0. Serve there by the Jaguars, taken by Shield over to Gross as she sets up Grand, who hits it over. Falls just before the out of bounds line. Point to the Spartans, 1-1. Here to serve, we have Fagerhog, which falls shorter than that, giving it back to the Jaguars. Following our junior high match will be our junior varsity, followed by our varsity match. Shield takes that serve up to Gross, who sets up Rodner. Grand up here to serve as that falls out of bounds. Jaguars leading 3-2 up here in our third set. Jaguars taking your number 22, taken by Oshner. Our referees do not know what to call that. They're going to give it over to the Jaguars here.
I believe that went out of bounds. I think it hit the antenna.
I saw it hit the net, but
guess that's why we're not down on the ground officiating.
Gross bumps it over in 2 over there, taken by the Jaguars. Number 11 hits it over in 3. Taken there by Rodner. Gross sets up Shield for the spike, which is going to go way out of balance, giving that point to the Jaguars 5-2. Maybe. Gross up here to serve. Just a little bit too low as it hits the net. We're streaming live on YouTube on our Wessington Spring Spartans live channel on liveticket.tv. WessingtonSpringSpartans.liveticket.tv. You can find us on the internet. And also on our local channel, Venture Channel 382. Serve taken there by the number 20 for the Jaguars as that falls short of the net, giving it back to the Spartans. 4-6. Jaguars with the lead here in our third set. As we have Fagerhawk checking into our match. No one was there for the Jaguars. Bringing it up 5-6. Rodner with the serve again, taken there by the Jaguars as they fail to clear the net. Serve taken by Rodner, controlled in the back of the number 20. Our line judges are going to call that in. On the court here for the Spartans, we have Shield, Dornbush, Fagerhog, Gross, Rodner, and Woody. Nice spike there by number 32 as she slams that down the Spartans, pumping the score up 6-8. Jaguars with the lead. Dornbush tips it over in 3.
Emigrant's checking back into the game here for the Spartans. That serve was into the net there by Shields. Serve to Corsica-Stickney. Corsica-Stickney with the lead 9-7 as they're getting ready to serve. She's going to let that one drop, so she will get basically a jump ball when it comes to the serve, so she'll get a redo here as that one is on the line for an ace. 10-7 Corsica-Stickney. Taken there by the Spartans back row. That's going to go into the net by Rodner. That that serve is out as it almost caught the right toe of Alyssa Gross there. I think she kind of made the little gesture there. Whoa. It should be Spartans volleyball here as it was out. And yes, it is. So Dornbush will come back to serve for the Spartans. Serve coming up there by Dornbush, taken there in the back row, as this is going to have to get it over in 3 for Corsica-Stickney. They do. Good hustle there as Gross goes up for it, and it's going to be into the net. Corsica-Stickney will serve. Once again, this is a junior high match. Following this matchup will be the warm-up and then the start of the JV, and then following that will be the start of the varsity game. As a Gross will get that over. And point will go to the Spartans here. As Oshner will check into the game. Riley Fagerhog back to serve for the Spartans. Good serve there by Fagerhog, taken there by the Jaguars as they get it over. Gran there, back over to Alyssa Gross. Hit there by Gran, fed right back to her, had a little too much heat on it and out of bounds. So it's going to go back to Corsica-Stickney, leading 13-9. Serve coming up here, taken there by Oshner, and a back set to Rodner, from Rodner, and it's going to fall out of bounds. And it's going to go back to Corsica-Stickney, leading 14-9. Good serve there by the Jaguars, back there taken by Oshner. As Alyssa Gross will get it over, but it's going to be out of bounds. And the point will go to Corsica-Stickney. And that will be the end of the junior high match. Corsica-Stickney winning that one 15-9. Coming up next will be the warm-ups and then the start of the JV match here in Wessington Springs between the Jaguars of Corsica-Stickney and the Lady Spartans of Wessington Springs. We will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
J&M Specialties, located in Wessington Springs, is a full-service auto body shop, parts store, and full-line automotive store. They offer a variety of auto body services, including windshield repair and replacement. J&M Specialties does restoration services for both automotive vehicles.
Dr. Kelly Tobin and staff at Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic are proud supporters of high school athletics. When it comes to large and small animal health, look to Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. They understand how important your livestock is to you and will give you service that you can depend on. Call 539-1040. That's 539-1040. Rolling Hills is located on Dakota Avenue, across from Farm Bureau in Wessington Springs. Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. Dr. Kelly.
As a Venture Communications customer, you're ready for tomorrow. Where you live, the world's at your fingertips through a fast and reliable fiber optic internet connection. You can choose the RushNet broadband speed you want, all the way up to a gigabit. And your own team of technical experts are ready to help 24/7. Change your world with RushNet high-speed internet. Be ready for tomorrow. Get connected. Call Venture Communications today.
Foothills Truck Services, conveniently located on the corner of Dakota Avenue and Highway 34 in Wessington Springs, can help you with all your truck and trailer repairs, maintenance, modification, and fabrication. They are a dealer for Titan fuel tanks and carry truck and trailer accessories plus chrome. Foothills Truck Services is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week during the harvest season. Call Foothills Truck Services at 605-350-7678 or check them out on Facebook.
J&M Specialties, located in Wessington Springs, is a full-service auto body shop, parts store, and full-line automotive store. They offer a variety of auto body services, including windshield repair and replacement. J&M Specialties does restoration services for both automotive vehicles and tractors, along with fifth wheel hitch installations. They have accessories sales, installation, and a mechanic on duty. Stop into J&M Specialties or call 605-539-0250. J&M Specialties is also a proud supporter of our area school.
Dr. Kelly Tobin and staff at Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic are proud supporters of high school athletics. When it comes to large and small animal health, look to Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. They understand how important your livestock is to you and will give you service that you can depend on. Call 539-1040. That's 539-1040. Rolling Hills is located on Dakota Avenue, across from Farm Bureau in Wessington Springs. Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. Dr. Kelly.
As a Venture Communications customer, you're ready for tomorrow. Where you live, the world's at your fingertips through a fast and reliable fiber optic internet connection. You can choose the RushNet broadband speed you want, all the way up to a gigabit. And your own team of technical experts are ready to help 24/7. Change your world with RushNet high-speed internet. Be ready for tomorrow. Get connected. Call Venture Communications today.
Foothills Truck Services, conveniently located on the corner of Dakota Avenue and Highway 34 in Wessington Springs, can help you with all your truck and trailer repairs, maintenance, modification, and fabrication. They are a dealer for Titan fuel tanks and carry truck and trailer accessories plus chrome. Foothills Truck Services is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week during the harvest season. Call Foothills Truck Services at 605-350-7678 or check them out on Facebook.
J&M Specialties, located in Wessington Springs, is a full-service auto body shop, parts store, and full-line automotive store. They offer a variety of auto body services, including windshield repair and replacement. J&M Specialties does restoration services for both automotive vehicles and tractors, along with fifth wheel hitch installations. They have accessories sales, installation, and a mechanic on duty. Stop into J&M Specialties or call 605-539-0250. J&M Specialties is also a proud supporter of our area school.
Dr. Kelly Tobin and staff at Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic are proud supporters of high school athletics. When it comes to large and small animal health, look to Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. They understand how important your livestock is to you and will give you service that you can depend on. Call 539-1040. That's 539-1040. Rolling Hills is located on Dakota Avenue, across from Farm Bureau in Wessington Springs. Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. Dr. Kelly.
As a Venture Communications customer, you're ready for tomorrow. Where you live, the world's at your fingertips through a fast and reliable fiber optic internet connection. You can choose the RushNet broadband speed you want, all the way up to a gigabit. And your own team of technical experts are ready to help 24/7. Change your world with RushNet high-speed internet. Be ready for tomorrow. Get connected. Call Venture Communications today.
Foothills Truck Services, conveniently located on the corner of Dakota Avenue and Highway 34 in Wessington Springs, can help you with all your truck and trailer repairs, maintenance, modification, and fabrication. They are a dealer for Titan fuel tanks and carry truck and trailer accessories plus chrome. Foothills Truck Services is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week during the harvest season. Call Foothills Truck Services at 605-350-7678 or check them out on Facebook.
J&M Specialties, located in Wessington Springs, is a full-service auto body shop, parts store, and full-line automotive store. They offer a variety of auto body services, including windshield repair and replacement. J&M Specialties does restoration services for both automotive vehicles and tractors, along with fifth wheel hitch installations. They have accessories sales, installation, and a mechanic on duty. Stop into J&M Specialties or call.
Dr. Kelly Tobin and staff at Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic are proud supporters of high school athletics. When it comes to large and small animal health, look to Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. They understand how important your livestock is to you and will give you service that you can depend on. Call 539-1040. That's 539-1040. Rolling Hills is located on Dakota Avenue, across from Farm Bureau in Wessington Springs. Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic.
All right, we are back here in Wessington Springs. We are going to, about 10 minutes away here before we start the junior varsity matchup here between the Corsica-Stickney Jaguars and the Wessington Springs Lady Spartans. Just a rundown of some events that happened over the weekend. The varsity volleyball team, the Spartans, were in the Kimball White Lake volleyball tournament in Kimball on Saturday. Played 4 games, so it was a full day of varsity volleyball. The Spartans kicked off the morning as they took on a very tough Kimball White Lake Wildcat team. In going down in 2 sets, 2 very close sets. The sets were just decided by a few points. But they did fall to the Wildcats of Kimball White Lake in that opening round of that tournament. And then they went up against a very tough Kadoka team at 12-0 at that time during that tournament, and falling to Kadoka in 2 sets as well. But then the Lady Spartans bounced back. They bounced back against Jones County in their 3rd game of that tournament, defeating Jones County. Losing the first set 25-21, and then coming back and winning 2 sets straight, 25-18 and 25-7. And then they went into the 5th and 6th place game against the Cologne Cowgirls. Really didn't know what that game was going to bring, being with Cologne coming up, having a pretty good team. And it was the Spartans that came away with the victory and coming away with 5th place in the Kimball White Lake tournament, defeating Cologne for that 5th place game, or that 5th place spot, 25-22 and 27-25. So it was a busy full week for the Lady Spartans down in Kimball White Lake for the tournament. And that brings them back here tonight, here against Corsica-Stickney. Also a busy week ahead for the Lady Spartans, as the 281 conference will start here this week on September 27th. The 281 conference, I believe they will be going up against Highmore Herald. It will be their first round action in the 281, and I believe that game is over in Sanborn Central over in Forestburg. I do not have a time, or actually, you know what? I do have a time. It's saying it's at 7:15. On the 27th versus Highmore Herald over in Sanborn Central. We are also working on maybe airing that on the Sports Ticket Live. Right now the schools are kind of talking back and forth with it and see what's going to happen, and we will put that out on our Facebook page, Wessington Springs Spartans Live, on any updates of the 281 conference and what's going on the airing that part, whether on the YouTube Sports Ticket or onto our Venture channel as well. But we will give some updates before Thursday, so we'll try and get them out maybe later on tonight if we know, or probably tomorrow as the day goes on. We'll let people know. Well, so another thing coming up this week is Blackhawk football returns on Friday night. They travel to Fort Pierre to Stanley County to take on the Buffaloes. Now, that game will be aired on the Sports Ticket Live. You can go on to Stanley County Buffalo Sports Ticket, and you can look that game up there. And we will get that over to the Venture channel as well for the viewers in Wessington Springs who decide not to make that journey over to Fort Pierre on Friday night as the Blackhawks take on the Buffaloes. It was an exciting night last Friday in Sanborn Central as the Blackhawks, down by 6 points, took the Cubs, the Chamberlain Cubs, into overtime and defeating the Cubs in overtime 13-12. Well, right now we're about 6 minutes away from the start of the girls' varsity matchup between the Lady Spartans and the Corsica-Stickney Jaguars. About 6 minutes away, so we'll be right back.
As a Venture Communications customer, you're ready for tomorrow. Where you live, the world's at your fingertips through a fast and reliable fiber optic internet connection. You can choose the RushNet broadband speed you want, all the way up to a gigabit. And your own team of technical experts are ready to help 24/7. Change your world with RushNet high-speed internet. Be ready for tomorrow. Get connected. Call Venture Communications today.
Alrighty, we're back here in Wessington Springs for tonight's junior varsity matchup between the Lady Spartans of Wessington Springs and the Jaguars of Corsica-Stickney. We're just a few minutes away here from the start of the JV match, as the Spartans are finishing up their warm-up. I do want to run down some list of events coming up here. September 26th, Central Area Land and Range Contest at Wessington Springs. On September 27th, like I said earlier, the 281 Conference will begin as the Spartans take on Highmore Herald, 7:15 in Forestburg. And on September 28th, Blackhawk football returns as they take on Stanley County at Fort Pierre, kickoff 7 p.m. And also on September 28th, it's the River City Marching Festival in Chamberlain. On September 29th, it's Volleyball 281 Tournament. It continues for the second and final rounds, and the places will be determined after that first round of action. October 2nd and through the 5th, Homecoming Week here in Wessington Springs. And October 1st, FCCLA Fall Leadership Conference here in cross country at Howard at 3 p.m. and junior high Blackhawk football versus Laura Brule here at home at 4:30 p.m. Once again, throughout the evening, we will run down those list of events happening for the Spartans and Blackhawk football. But right now, we are going to get underway here of the junior varsity matchup between the Spartans and the Jaguars on the court here in this junior varsity matchup. In the front row for the Spartans at Taylor Nelson, Emma Lammy, and I believe that is Walter on the court there for up in the front row for the Spartans. In the back row, we have Privet, Paulson, and Chloe Munson on the court to finish it up here for the Spartans. And they will start the serve to open up this first set here for the JV match. So we are underway here in Wessington Springs of the junior varsity match. Good serve there by Munson into the back row. Taken up here by Corsica-Stickney. And number 6 there got a good hit on it, but kind of fell short right in front of Privet in the back row for a point. So Corsica-Stickney leads 1-0. Number 6 from Corsica-Stickney, that was Morgan Delaney. Good serve there by the Jaguars as that gets through for a point off of Privet there towards the end. So it's 2-0 here early on. Jaguars with the lead. Serve coming up here. Dug out there by Privet as Walter will take care of it over to Munson. She keeps it in, but the antennas are in play. As a hit there coming by Corsica-Stickney. It's going to come near side down the line, and it's going to drift out of bounds. So we're going to have a substitution on the court as Trinity Flowers will check into the game, number 5 for the Spartans. 5'7" sophomore. As Walters with the serve there. Good serve taken here by the Jaguars, taken here by Paulson. Good dig. Set up here for Flowers. Oh, it's going to be up over the net, so she's going to be there as Nelson will get it. She's going to play it off the net, so kind of back and forth here early on. Munson with the push. Corsica-Stickney now will push it over as Paulson over to Munson. Flowers with a hit. It's going to be touched there at the net, but controlled here by the Jaguars with another hit coming up, and that's going to fall right in front of the line judge there on the far side, and it's a 3-1 lead here for Corsica-Stickney. Once again, we are in the first set of the junior varsity matchup between Corsica-Stickney and Wessington Springs. Serve coming up And they're going to let that one go as it went over Trinity Flowers' head, and she thought it was enough, and it was, to get out of bounds. So it's 3-2 now. Taylor Nelson back to serve here for the Spartans. Good serve, taken in the middle of the court there by the Jaguars, and it's going to be hit right back by, I believe that was Paulson, as Corsica-Stickney with it. They're going to get it through as it splits Walter and Nelson on the court for a point, so it's 4-2. Corsica-Stickney with the lead. Grace Grand will check into the ball game now for the Spartans. A 5'8" sophomore as well on the court. And that one on the serve, good serve there by the Jaguars, had some heat on it. And it's going to go right through the hands of Gran, and it's a 5-2 game. Number 7 serving for Corsica-Stickney. Ashlyn DeBoer. And that serve is going to go for a point for Corsica-Stickney as well. So it's 6-2. Another serve coming up here by DeBoer. And that one's going to fall for a point as that's into the back row. We're going to get a timeout on the court taken by Wessington Springs. Corsica-Stickney leading over the Spartans 7-2. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
As a Venture Communications customer, you're ready for tomorrow. Where you live, the world's at your fingertips through a fast and reliable fiber optic internet connection. You can choose the RushNet broadband speed you want, all the way up to a gigabit. And your own team of technical experts are ready to help 24/7. Change your world with RushNet high-speed internet. Be ready for tomorrow. Get connected. Call Venture Communications today.
All right, coming back out of that timeout taken by the Spartans. It'll be Corsica-Stickney serving here as the officials are all set. 7-2, Jaguars with the lead. Serve there, taken by Gran. She's going to get it right back over to Corsica-Stickney as they're going to push it up to the net. And they might have saying that Paulson got a hand on it, and we are going to get a number 6. It's going to be Paulson. She's going to be into the net for the Spartans, so it's going to go back to Corsica-Stickney with the lead. As they push that one over as well. Walter reaches out for it over to Munson, as Paulson will have to bump it over in 3 into the net as Corsica-Stickney plays it off with the long hit. Nobody in the back row as everybody from the Spartans drifted up towards the net on that one. And it left that back row vulnerable, and that's where the Jaguars placed it. So they lead 9-2. Good serve there, taken by Walter in the back row, as Grand will bump it over in 3. Middle hit coming up. Paulson got a hand on it, recovered there by the Spartans. I believe it was Flowers. Or excuse me, no, that would have been Lammy up front. Flowers with the hit, as Grand will reach out for it down the line. Here comes Flowers with the hit. Good hit. Dug out there by Corsica-Stickney, as they do get it over in 3. Set up here for Flowers again, and that's going to be short and into the net. And it's a 10-2 ball game here in favor of the Jaguars here in the JV match. It's the first set here in Wessington Springs. We are live on the Wessington Springs Spartans Ticket Live and on Venture Channel 382. As that serve there by number 7 before the Jaguars, Ashlyn DeBoer, is good in that one as well. And she is on a bit of a run here for Corsica-Stickney as they lead 12-2. Another serve coming up, taken there by Gran, as Walters will try to get it over in 3 deep in the back row, nothing there. And it's 13-2, and we are going to get a substitution on the court here. I believe it's going to be Berg coming in for the Spartans, number 5, Cheyenne Berg. She'll be in the back row. Another serve coming up, taken there by Gran in the front row. They're going to try and play it off the net. No, it's going to be Flowers on the hit. Back from Corsica-Stickney, and here comes Walter trying to get it up to the net. She gets it up there, and they let it drop through. So it's 14-2 right now as Sarah Ratterman will check into the game here into the back row as well. So it'll be Ratterman, Gran, and Berg in the back row, as Ratterman will get it up front to Paulson. She'll get it over in 3. Set up here for a middle hit by the Jaguars, as Ratterman went down for it, but it went right off of Gran's arm as well. So it's 15-2 right now. Corsica-Stickney on a huge run here in this first set. That serve taken there by Gran in the back row. Munson comes back for it, as Ratterman will get it over. And even though it landed inbounds, they say it was on the other side of that antenna, so that indicates it was outside of play. So it's 16-2 right now. Walters comes back into the game, and that's going to be out. She went for it, she missed it, but it landed out of bounds, so the Spartans will get a point there. So it's 16-3 now. It's going to be Cheyenne Berg serving here. Good serve there by Cheyenne. She gets it up into the back row as that one goes into the net, or under the net for Corsica-Stickney. And it's 16-4 now. Berg back to serve. Another good serve into the back row, and that's going to drift over to the bench of the Jaguars. They get it back in play as they hit that one out of bounds. So a little bit of life here with Cheyenne Berg serving here for the Spartans, bringing her in, giving them a little bit of a run here. Another serve coming up. Good serve into the back row. Almost mishandled there by the Jaguars as they do get it over in 3. There's Walter. Set up here for Flowers. Good hit. It was a touch, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to go point to the Spartans. So a good hit there by Trinity Flowers for Wessington Springs. Good serve there, taken there by Corsica-Stickney, and there is number 15 up front for the Jaguars with just a little tip down to get the point, and that's going to be Rachel Gerlach, a 5'9" freshman for Corsica-Stickney. Back to serve. Jaguars. Good serve. Well, I thought it was, and it just hit the top of the net and bounced back on their side, so it's going to go back to Wessington Springs. So it's 17-7 as Maddie Privet comes back into the game. She'll come back to serve. A 5'4" sophomore as well for the Spartans. Good serve, good solid serve into the back row, taken there by the Jaguars as they set this up for a middle hit. Up at the net was Paulson, as it's going to be Paulson again on the hit, and she mistimed that one, and it's going to be, oh, excuse me, even though she had the missed time, it is going to go back to Wessington Springs. And the point we're looking at here, I think it might have been 2 hits on Corsica-Stickney up front. So it's going to go back to Wessington Springs. So it's 17-8 now. Privet back to serve again. Solid serve, a little too much heat on it. And the point will go back to Corsica-Stickney. 18-8, Jaguars with the lead. Serve coming up here. Taken there by Walter in the back row, and that's going to go out of bounds on the Spartans. Number 15 serving here for Corsica-Stickney. Rachel Gerlach. Another serve coming up. Taken there by Walter in the back row to Privet. She'll get it up to Berg. She'll get it over in 3. Now they're going to set up for an outside hit. Number 12, she'll kind of go down line into the back court there for Corsica-Stickney. That was Lauren Broomsma for the Jaguars, as Gerlach serving into the back row to Gran. Set up here for Walter. She does get it over, but nobody was there, so she had to rush for it. Here comes a middle hit, taken there by Privet in the back row. Berg will set it up here for Privet. She'll have to bump it over in 3. As the Jaguars are with it, middle hit coming up. They do push it over as Privet went diving for it on the ground and came up short. So it's 21-8 right now here in this first set of the JV match. Corsica-Stickney with a big lead as Gerlach still serving here. Spartans played off the net in 3. Into the back row, taken by the Jaguars. Front row here, outside, they're going to push it. Down the line is Berg. They'll set up here for Walter, and that's going to be a hit down the line for Kendra Walter, and it's going to be last touched by Corsica-Stickney. So it's 21-9 as Taylor Nelson will check back into the game here, into the front row. Angela Paulson back to serve here for Wessington Springs. And short serve, but just enough to get over. Corsica-Stickney will play it. Maybe got away with a lift there on that push. But anyways, they do get the point on it. The Jaguars do. And it's 22-9. As the Jaguars are set to serve here again. Number 2 will come in to serve. Hit coming up here for Kendra Walters as she almost got it through and set up here. As Corsica-Stickney gets it over in 3. Back over to Taylor Nelson. She'll get the hit. Soft hit, almost got it through. As Corsica-Stickney will get it back over in 3. Back over to Chloe Munson. Good hit. Into the back row. Dug out there by Gerlach. Down the line. Hit there by Corsica-Stickney. Chased down by the Spartans. And the point will go to Corsica-Stickney. That was number 12 for Corsica-Stickney. Broomsma with that hit down the line. Another serve coming up here. DeLange. Good serve over to Walter down into the back row. Dug out there. And that hit there into the net by Corsica-Stickney by number 6, Morgan DeLange. 23-10 here in the first set. Munson back to serve here for Wessington Springs. Emma Lammy is back on the court for Wessington Springs into the front row. She'll join Nelson and Walter. Good serve there by the Spartans. Back over to Wessington Springs is Emma Lammy. She'll get it over to Munson as Kendra got it over at the hit. That hit there by number 7 from Corsica-Stickney. Ashlyn DeBoer is into the net. So it's 23-11. Munson back to serve. In the back row with Munson is Paulson and Privet. Another good serve there by Munson. And that's going to roll right off number 15 in the back row from Corsica-Stickney. Gerlach and out of bounds. So it's 23-12. Munson back to serve. Good solid serve into the back row. Taken there by the Jaguars. They'll get it up front as they have to bump it over in 3. Kendra Walter is there. Over to Munson. It's going to be Kendra again, but it's the positioning and the timing was way off for that one, so the point will go to Corsica-Stickney as that gets under the net. So it's 24-12 as Corsica-Stickney is looking for their last point of this first set as number 2 checks into the game here. Marissa DeLange for Corsica-Stickney with the serve, and that one is into the net. It was a good hit, but it was just a little low off that net and into the net. So it's 24-13. Spartans still staying alive as Flowers will check back into the game here for the Spartans into the front row. It's going to be Kendra Walter back to serve for Wessington Springs. As that serve is short, it looked like it might have been off the side of her hand. And that will end set number 1 here in Wessington Springs with the Jaguars winning set 1, 25-13. In about 3 minutes, we'll be right back. We're going to hear a word from our sponsors.
Foothills. As a Venture Communications customer, you're ready for tomorrow. Where you live, the world's at your fingertips through a fast and reliable fiber optic internet connection. You can choose the RushNet broadband speed you want, all the way up to a gigabit. And your own team of technical experts are ready to help 24/7. Change your world with RushNet high-speed internet. Be ready for tomorrow. Get connected. Call Venture Communications today.
Foothills Truck Services, conveniently located on the corner of Dakota Avenue and Highway 34 in Wessington Springs, can help you with all your truck and trailer repairs, maintenance, modification, and fabrication. They are a dealer for Titan fuel tanks and carry truck and trailer accessories plus chrome. Foothills Truck Services is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week during the harvest season. Call Foothills Truck Services at 605-350-7678 or check them out on Facebook.
J&M Specialties, located in Wessington Springs, is a full-service.
All right, we are back. We are back here in Wessington Springs here on the Wessington Springs Spartans Sports Ticket Live and on Venture Channel 382. Set number 1 here in the JV match belongs to the Jaguars of Corsica-Stickney as they defeated Wessington Springs 25-13. So Corsica-Stickney will get set to serve here in set number 2. As that serve is going to be taken by Privet into the back row and out of bounds, and the point will go to Corsica-Stickney as they get on the board leading 1-0. Number 2 serving for the Jaguars, Marissa Delane. Another serve there as it's off Emma Lammy in the back row and off and out of bounds there. So it's a 2-0 run here right away for the Jaguars as they got on the board. Here leading in set 2. Another serve taken there by Gran in the back row. Up here to Munson as Taylor Nelson with the hit. And out of bounds. And it's going to be point. Corsica-Stickney, 3-0. Dug out there by Privet in the back row. As that's going to be 4 hits for the Spartans. So it's a 4-0 run here to start this JV match here in the second set. Another serve coming up, and that's going to be out as that was just outside that far line. So the Spartans will crack the board now. Munson back to serve here for Wessington Springs as they are down 4-1. Good serve there by Munson. Into the back row, set up here for the Jaguars. They're going to get a hit taken there by Gran. She's going to get it up to Munson with a push. Almost got it through as Corsica-Stickney is there with it again, and that one is they'll hit right back at them as Munson will set it up here for Kendra Walters. Good hit down line into the back row. Recovered there by the Jaguars. That hit coming up. Dug out there by Privet. Chased down by Munson. Taylor Nelson gets it over as Corsica-Stickney will gain control of it here with that hit. Dug out there by Privet. Munson with the set to Walters. Off the net. Rolling right off the fingertips, and Jaguars control it. Short tip taken there by Walter. Back over here is Emma Lammy up at the net, and it's going to be 4 hits, I believe. Yep, 4 hits. 5-1 right now, and with the Jaguars leading here in the second set. Serve coming up. That one is taken by Emma here near side. Nelson and Munson both go for it as Walter gets it over down the far line. Set up here now is Corsica-Stickney. Over to Gran. Back up to Munson. Walters will have to bump it over on the low set. Set up here for Corsica-Stickney in the middle. They will drop that right in front of Munson and Gran in the back row. And right now the Corsica-Stickney Jaguars enjoying a 6-1 lead over Wessington Springs here in the second set. Once again, this is a JV match between the Jaguars and the Spartans as that serve is out of bounds. As Maddie Privet let it go. And Trinity Flowers will check into this second set for the first time into the front row. She will join Nelson and Lammy up front. In the back row, it's Munson, Gran, and Walter as that serve by Kendra Walter sails on her in front of the Corsica bench. And right now it's 7-2. Jaguars with the lead. Good serve there by number 7. Ashlyn DeBoer, good solid serve into the back row. And the point's going to go to Corsica-Stickney. Another serve, and that one had some heat on it as well, and it carries. And it's 8-3 now. Taylor Nelson back to serve for the Spartans, and just enough to get over the net as the Jaguars will set this one up. Perfect set, but nobody there for the hit. And it's 8-4 now. Spartans within 4. A little bit closer at this point than it was in the first set, so that's going good for the Spartans. Serve there by Nelson, taken there by the Jaguars. Outside hit coming. as Flowers got a hand on it, and that was enough to alter it a little bit, and it's going to drop for a point for Corsica-Stickney. Angela Paulson will check into the game into the back row, or into the second set anyways. Serve coming up here by the Jaguars, good serve. Set up here for Flowers, and enough to get it through for the point, and it's 9-4. As Cheyenne Berg checks into the second set, she'll come back to serve. Good serve there by Cheyenne Berg for an ace. So it's 9-6. Spartans within 3 here, so a lot closer. Another good serve there by Berg. Taken there by the Jaguars. They chase this one down as Walters will have to dive for it far side. And it's back to a 4-point lead here for Corsica-Stickney. 10-6 right now. As number 15 for the Jaguars back to serve is Rachel Gerlach. Good serve taken there by the Spartans. It was Grand with the good heads up there up front to tip it over, finding the open spot. 10-7, so back to a 3-point lead as Maddie Privet comes back into the game, or into the second set to serve for Wessington Springs. Good solid serve into the back row, taken there by Gerlach. Another hit coming up as Paulson's there for it. The Jaguars with another middle hit, and there's Privet again. She'll get over to Grand with the tip by Corsica-Stickney. Privet hustles that one down. Here's Walter with the hit, and it's going to come up into the net, so it's back to a 4-point game. 11-7. Jaguars with the lead. Serve coming up here by number 14. Jordan Gerlach. Set up here for the Jaguars. That hit is in the net by number 7, DeBoer. Nelson will come back into the game here for Wessington Springs, as Grand will go back to serve for the Spartans. Good serve there by Grand on the far side. Corsica-Stickney. That hit almost got it through as Berg will set it up here for Munson. Good hit by Munson as the Jaguars try to keep it in play. And they do, but it got away from them though underneath the net, so it's 11-9. Serve coming up here by Grand. Good. For an ace as that's out of bounds. And it's going to go back to the Spartans with a point. So the Spartans only down by 1 now, clawing their way back here in the second set. Down 11-10. Another serve there. That one has some heat on it from Grand. And it's going to carry out of bounds. So back to a 2-point lead here for the Jaguars, leading 12-10.
Yep, you're good.
That one is out of bounds on the Spartans. It's going to go back to Corsica-Stickney. As they lead 13-10. That one dug out there by Munson. Up front is Walter with the hit. Almost got it through. Jaguars are going to chase it down. They get it over in 3. Up to Munson in the front row. Over to Berg. Munson will get it right back for the hit. Into the back row. Good hit there, but dug out by Corsica-Stickney as they will get the hit here. And it's going to be up there by Grand to Berg and Walter with the hit. And we're going to get a lift here, I believe, on Taylor Nelson up front. So it's 14-10 right now. 14-10, Corsica-Stickney with the lead. Serve coming up, taken there by Privet, and it's going to go rolling up her arm and out of balance, and it's 15-10 right now. We are going to have a timeout taken on the court, taken by Wessington Springs. Jaguars leading here in the second set, 15-10, leading 1-0 over Wessington Springs. We will be right back from a word from our sponsors.
Body shop, parts store, and full-line automotive store. They offer a variety of auto body services, including windshield repair and replacement. J&M Specialties does restoration services for both automotive vehicles and tractors, along with fifth wheel hitch installations. They have accessories sales, installation, and a mechanic on duty. Stop into J&M Specialties or call 605-539-0250. J&M Specialties is also a proud supporter of our area schools.
Dr. Kelly.
All right, we are back here in Wessington Springs on the Sports Ticket Live on the Wessington Springs Spartans. And on Venture Channel 382, it's the Jaguars with that serve, and they will get it for an ace. As they now lead 16-10. It was just a one-point game not too long ago, but they clawed their way, or they fought their way out of that little slump the Jaguars have. Back over to Privet here, up to Berg. She'll give it back over to Walter. Good hit. Taken there by the Jaguars in the back row. They'll get it up front. They'll have to bump it over. Berg with it. Munson. Taylor Nelson coming up with the hit. That's going to fall short into the net. As Jaguars now lead 17-10. Serve coming up here. That one's going to carry. As Marissa DeLange, as that one carries and out of balance. So 17-11, Munson back to serve as Flowers will check into the game here for this, check into the second set again, as long as Emma Lammy as well will check in for the Spartans. Munson back serving. Good serve. Taken here by Corsica-Stickney. Now Flowers to Munson. Walter coming up with the hit. Good hit into the back corner, but it's going to be chased down here by Corsica-Stickney. Back set over to the Spartans. And here comes Taylor Nelson with a good hit into the back row. That's going to be taken care of by Corsica-Stickney, as they will get it over to Gran. Up to Munson. She'll tip it over as Corsica-Stickney's there to recover. Hit coming up here, taken by Gran in the back row. As they'll get it over to Walter. She'll have to hit it down the line. It looked like enough as the Jaguars chase it down. They do get it over. So a good hustle play by the Jaguars as Walters will get it over for the Spartans. Jaguars will set it up again. Gran there on the ground. Good one as she did get it over. Here comes another hit. And we are going to get, yep, it'll go to the Spartans, as the rule is if you hit the ball, if your side of if the ball is hitting by your team, if it hits any part of the ceiling, anything on the ceiling, it has to come back down on your side, not the opponent's side, which it did. It came back down on the Wessington Springs side after it hit the beam, so that point will go to the Spartans. So it's 17-12. Munson will set up Walter. She'll come up to the net with a big hit, and the timing, I would say, would be just a little off on that one. So it's 18-12 now in favor of the Jaguars. Serve coming up here. Taken there by Privet to Munson. Emma Lammy with the hit. Good hit into the back row. Now set up here for the Jaguars. That one is in the net by number 15, Gerlach. And it's 18-13 as Trinity Flowers will check into the game, or back into the second set, as long as Sarah Ratterman will check in as well. And Sarah Ratterman will go back to serve for the Spartans. Serve coming up. That one's going to be into the net. 19-13 is our score here in Wessington Springs on the Wessington Springs Venture Channel 382 and the Wessington Springs Spartans live ticket. 19-13. Jaguars with the lead. That one is short as Flowers is underneath it to Taylor Nelson, and they do get it over, and that one Flowers is up at the net to tip it right back down. So it's 19-14. Serve coming up here by Nelson. Good serve into the back row. Taken there by Corsica-Stickney. That hit taken there by Walter in the back row. She tried to get underneath it. And it's going to fall short. Point will go back to the Jaguars as they now lead 20-14. Dug out there by the Spartans up to Munson. Here comes Grand with the hit. That one's going to be out of bounds. Point will go to Corsica-Stickney. And another point going here to Corsica-Stickney. Serve there by the Jaguars, dug out by Bolson up to Munson. Flowers will come back with the hit, and that's going to hit the antenna, so that will be registered as out of bounds. So it's going to go back to Corsica-Stickney again here. 23-14 here in the later part of the second set. That serve. And it would have been an ace, but the server stepped on the line. So a violation there, so the point will go to Wessington Springs. As they're up to 15 now, so it's 23-15. Cheyenne Berg back in the serve here for the Spartans. Good serve. And that's going to be off number 6 in the back row. Morgan Delane, and out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Wessington Springs. Serve coming up here by Berg, and that one's going to be short. And it's going to go back to Corsica-Stickney. 24-16 right now. Jaguars looking for their match point set here, as this one is taken by Walter in the back row, but then she let it go, and that's going to fall for a point, and that is going to be the end of the JV match here in Wessington Springs, with the Jaguars winning 25-16. Taking both sets, 25-13, 25-16, and that'll be the end of the JV match. Coming up next will be the warm-up of our varsity girls, and then our starting lineups, our national anthem, and then our start of our varsity girls game between the Jaguars of Corsica-Stickney and the Spartans of Wessington Springs. We will be right back. I'll give a rundown of Region 3 standings here in volleyball and some upcoming events, along with Spartan athletics and Blackhawk football, but we'll be right back after word from our sponsors.
As a Venture Communications customer, you're ready for tomorrow. Where you live, the world's at your fingertips through a fast and reliable fiber optic internet connection. You can choose the RushNet broadband speed you want, all the way up to a gigabit. And your own team of technical experts are ready to help 24/7. Change your world with RushNet high-speed internet. Be ready for tomorrow. Get connected. Call Venture Communications today. As a Venture Communications customer, you're ready for tomorrow. Where you live, the world's at your fingertips through a fast and reliable fiber optic internet connection. You can choose the RushNet broadband speed you want, all the way up to a gigabit. And your own team of technical experts are ready to help 24/7. Change your world with RushNet high-speed internet. Be ready for tomorrow. Get connected. Call Venture Communications today.
All right, we are back here in Wessington Springs on the Sports Ticket Live, on the Wessington Springs Spartan Sports Ticket Live, and on Venture Channel 382. Some upcoming events here for Spartan Athletics and for Blackhawk Football. September 26th, Central Area Land and Range Contest at Wessington Springs. On September 27th, Spartan Volleyball returns, as the Lady Spartans will be into the 281 Conference Tournament, as they take on a Highmore Herald at 7:15 p.m. in Sanborn Central on September 27th. And then on September 28th, Blackhawk football returns, as the Blackhawks take on Stanley County in Fort Pierre, and it'll be in Fort Pierre with kickoff at 7 p.m. for Blackhawk football. Also on September 28th is the River City Marching Festival. That is going to be held in Chamberlain. I have no time on that as well right now. September 29th, the 281 Conference Tournament will start into the second and final round of action. Place and time is not yet determined on that. And on October 2nd through October 5th, it's homecoming week here in Wessington Springs. And on October 1st, FCCLA Fall Leadership Conference in Huron. Cross country at Howard with a 3 p.m. start. And junior high Blackhawk football versus Laurel Brule here at home starting at 4:30 p.m. So those are some events coming up here for Spartan Athletics and Blackhawk football. Right now we are just getting underway with warm-ups here in Wessington Springs and getting ready for the start of the Spartans versus the Jaguars in this non-region matchup here. We will be right back with a word from our sponsors, and I'll get back to you with some seedings or with some Region 3 rundown of Region 3 and the standings. We'll be right back.
Are proud supporters of high school athletics. When it comes to large and small animal health, look to Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. They understand how important your livestock is to you and will give you service that you can depend on. Call 539-1040. That's 539-1040. Rolling Hills is located on Dakota Avenue, across from Farm Bureau in Wessington Springs. Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. Dr. Kelly.
As a Venture Communications customer, you're ready for tomorrow. Where you live, the world's at your fingertips through a fast and reliable fiber optic internet connection. You can choose the RushNet broadband speed you want, all the way up to a gigabit. And your own team of technical experts are ready to help 24/7. Change your world with RushNet high-speed internet. Be ready for tomorrow. Get connected. Call Venture Communications today.
Foothills Truck Services, conveniently located on the corner of Dakota Avenue and Highway 34 in Wessington Springs, can help you with all your truck and trailer repairs, maintenance, modification, and fabrication. They are a dealer for Titan fuel tanks and carry truck and trailer accessories plus chrome. Foothills Truck Services is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week during the harvest season. Call Foothills Truck Services at 605-350-7678 or check them out on Facebook.
J&M Specialties, located in Wessington Springs, is a full-service auto body shop, parts store, and full-line automotive store. They offer a variety of auto body services, including windshield repair and replacement. J&M Specialties does restoration services for both automotive vehicles and tractors, along with fifth wheel hitch installations. They have accessories sales, installation, and a mechanic on duty. Stop into J&M Specialties or call 605-539-0250. J&M Specialties is also a proud supporter of our area school.
Dr. Kelly Tobin and staff at Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic are proud supporters of high school athletics. When it comes to large and small animal health, look to Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. They understand how important your livestock is to you and will give you service that you can depend on. Call 539-1040. That's 539-1040. Rolling Hills is located on Dakota Avenue, across from Farm Bureau in Wessington Springs. Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. Dr. Kelly.
As a Venture Communications customer, you're ready for tomorrow. Where you live, the world's at your fingertips through a fast and reliable fiber optic internet connection. You can choose the RushNet broadband speed you want, all the way up to a gigabit. And your own team of technical experts are ready to help 24/7. Change your world with RushNet high-speed internet. Be ready for tomorrow. Get connected. Call Venture Communications today.
Foothills Truck Services, conveniently located on the corner of Dakota Avenue and Highway 34 in Wessington Springs, can help you with all your truck and trailer repairs, maintenance, modification, and fabrication. They are a dealer for Titan fuel tanks and carry truck and trailer accessories plus chrome. Foothills Truck Services is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week during the harvest season. Call Foothills Truck Services at 605-350-7678 or check them out on
J&M Specialties, located in Wessington Springs, is a full-service auto body shop, parts store, and full-line automotive store. They offer a variety of auto body services, including windshield repair and replacement. J&M Specialties does restoration services for both automotive vehicles and tractors, along with fifth wheel hitch installations. They have accessories sales, installation, and a mechanic on duty. Stop into J&M Specialties or call 605-539-0250. J&M Specialties is also a proud supporter of our area school.
All right, we are back here in Wessington Springs. We're about 3 minutes, 41 seconds away from the starting lineups and then our national anthem, and then the start of varsity volleyball here between Corsica-Stickney and Wessington Springs. Busy week here, a busy couple weeks coming up here for Spartan Athletics and Blackhawk football. September 26th, it'll be Central Area Land and Range Contest at Wessington Springs. September 27th, the 281 Conference Volleyball Tournament will be in action as the Spartans will take on in the first round Highmore Herald at 7:15 in Forestburg, and that is on September 27th. September 28th, Blackhawk football returns as the Blackhawks will travel to Stanley County to Fort Pierre with a 7 p.m. our time kickoff, and that is in Fort Pierre. Last week, the Blackhawks were in action in Sanborn Central. Exciting game there in Forestburg as the Blackhawks were down 6-0 for a majority of that game. And towards the closing minutes of the fourth quarter, the Blackhawks got on the board with a touchdown with a pass from Landon Walter to Noah Dixon in the back of the end zone. And then going for two, failing to convert, and it sent the game into overtime where the Spartans came away with the overtime victory over the Chamberlain Cubs 13-12, pushing the Blackhawks above 500 at 3-2 on the year here in Region 3, coming in at number 3 spot in Region 3 for 11-man football or 11B football. And September 29th, the 281 Conference Volleyball Tournament will be back in action. No time or date has been determined on that yet. I believe that'll be all decided after the opening round on Thursday night in Forestburg. On October 2nd through October 5th, it is homecoming week here in Wessington Springs, so there'll be a lot of activities going on throughout the week, I believe, with volleyball and all leading up to the parade on Friday afternoon and leading up to the football game Friday night as the Blackhawks will take on Aberdeen Roncalli from Wessington Springs with kickoff at 7 p.m. That is that is a week from this Friday, which will be homecoming in Wessington Springs. October 1st, FCCLA Fall Leadership Conference in Huron. Also on October 1st, cross country will be back in action as they travel to Howard for a 3 p.m. start. And also on October 1st, junior high Blackhawk football versus Laura Brule here at home, starting at 4:30 p.m. here in Wessington Springs. We're about a minute away here from our starting lineups and national anthem between the Jaguars and the Spartans here in this varsity matchup. And now I'll give a little bit of a rundown here of Region 3 here in volleyball, in Class B volleyball with the Wessington Springs Spartans. In Region 3, it is Arlington on top in Region 3, leading up 15-4, followed by Dewbrook at 11-7. Esteline Hendricks coming in at third at 9-7, with Wolsey Wessington fouled at 6-4. Hitchcock Tulare coming in at 7-10. Castlewood at 3-6. DeSmit coming in at 8-8. Wessington Springs follows up there at 6-6. James Valley Christian at 4-7. Lake Preston at 2-12. And Iroquois rounding out Region 3 at 0-17. Well, we're going to get ready for our starting lineups and our national anthem.
The Wessington Springs Spartans. Tonight's contest is being conducted in the guidance and regulation of the South Dakota High School Activities Association for the enjoyment and educational benefit of high school students. Good sportsmanship is essential for the success of these programs. For the safety of the athletes, officials, and students, we ask that all elementary age students and younger please remain seated during the volleyball action. Please go back and forth from your seat to the lunchroom area during breakaway action. Thank you. Now for your starting lineups. First for the Corsica-Stickney Jaguars. Number 3, Bridget Burke. Number 4, Courtney Binning. Number 7, Paige Wright. Number 9, Jenna Bamberg. Number 10, Cassidy Clark. 12, Raven Bars. Number 22, Alexis Tilton. Jaguars are coached by Jerry Olson, assisted by Amber Newhouse and Ashley Olson. Now for the Lady Spartans. Number 2, Chastity Bishop. Number 3, Michaela Dornbush. Number 7, Chloe Munson. Number 9, Piper Jones. Number 10, Lindsay Ollinger. Number 11, Maddie Neely. Number 15, Sierra Burr. Lady Spartans are coached by Lynn Neely and assisted by Jordan Bonan. Please remain standing as the colors are presented by American Legion Women Female Sports Team and VFW 5548. Proper respect is due to have a cap, face the flag, send attention to your right hand over your heart. Please remain in attention until the color guard has been dismissed. Tonight's national anthem will be sung by Western Springs High School student and Spartan volleyball player, Piper Jones.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the firelight's last gleam, whose first stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets rang the guns bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sailors, that star-spangled banner yet wave, for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, our national anthem was sung by Wessington Springs student and volleyball player Piper Jones, so good job there by Piper Jones. Also, the colors were presented tonight by the Wessington Springs American Legion and VFW. So we are getting ready here for Spartan volleyball between the Wessington Springs Spartans and the Corsica-Stickney Jaguars. Wessington Springs coming in tonight's game with a 6-6 record, right at 500, as Corsica-Stickney coming into tonight's game with a 4-7 record. Player and the team's getting everything squared away here. Officials are all set, and we're getting ready here for varsity volleyball between the Spartans and the Jaguars. On the court for Wessington Springs, it'll be Maddie Neely, number 11, Maddie Neely, number 7, Chloe Munson, number 9, Piper Jones, number 3, Michaela Dornbush, number 2, Chastity Visha, and number 10, Lindsay Ollinger. On the court for Corsica-Stickney, it will be number 7, Paige Wright, number 9, Jenna Bamberg. Number 12, Raven Bars. And number 4, Courtney Menning. Number 3, Bridget Burke. And Corsica-Stickney there with the serve there by number 10 there, Cassidy Clark. And hit there by Dornbush. It's going to be taken here by the Jaguars as Neely gets down for it, up to Olinger. Neely with the hit from the back row, dug out there in the back row by Corsica-Stickney. That hit is going to be out of bounds, and the point will go to the Spartans, and they will get on the board, leading 1-0. Serve there by Visha. Good serve there taken by Corsica-Stickney as they will hit it up and over, and we're going to be knotted up at 1. Serve coming up here for Corsica-Stickney. That's going to go off Berg into the back row and out of bounds. It's number 4, Menning, Courtney Menning for Corsica-Stickney. So Corsica-Stickney now with the lead here, 2-1. That taken by Dornbush in the back row. Neely with the back row hit into the back row to Corsica-Stickney. They're going to bring it up here. Outside hit coming. They're going to find the open hole there as Dornbush will go over for it as Neely get it up to Visha as she rolls it over into the backcourt, and that's going to be just enough as Corsica-Stickney tried to chase it down, but nothing there as we are knotted up at 2. Dornbush back to serve, soft serve taken there. Up front for Corsica-Stickney as they do get it over in 3. Back into the back row is Dornbush. Set up here for Trinity Flowers. Big hit. And that's going to be out of bounds on Corsica-Stickney. Outside hit there from Trinity Flowers from the near side. And it's going to be 3-2 now, Wessington Springs. Dornbush back to serve again. Another good serve into the back row. Dug out there by the Jaguars on the far side. Hit coming. Soft there, but there's Visha for the cover. Over to Chloe Munson. She left it high as she left the swing open. And we're knotted up at 3. As the Jaguars back to serve. Taken there by Neely in the back row. As Flowers will get it over in 3. Now set up here for Corsica-Stickney. Soft hit. There's Visha with it to Flowers. Run up there by Munson as the set wasn't really quite right up along the net there. It kind of pulled her in a little bit. Corsica-Stickney with the lead as they are serving here. Number 12. Raven Bars for Corsica-Stickney on the serve as she's still serving. 5-3 now. Taken there by Dornbush. Up front here to Visha, to Flowers with the push. As Corsica-Stickney will cover for here. They'll have to push it over as well. Jones is there. To Munson. Flowers with the hit, and that's going to be in the net as the timing was a little off, or maybe it's too far off the net, I believe, for that hit. So it's 3-6 here now. Corsica-Stickney with the lead. First set of the varsity match. Another serve there, dug out there by Neely. Set up here for Jones. And that hit is going to be out of bounds. And right now the Jaguars are enjoying a comfortable lead here, 7-3. Another serve coming up here. Taken there by Neely. Here comes Jones with the hit. As Corsica-Stickney will get this one out. They'll get the hit over. Dornbush with the dig. Neely with the back row hit. Just enough to get over as Munson wanted to go for it. And she's going to get it right back again. Touched at the net as Corsica-Stickney covers. And that hit taken there by the Jaguars. It's going to be brought up here by Dornbush to Visha with a quick tip over. Almost got it through. Back down the line to Dornbush. Back over to Visha. Here comes Munson with the hit. A little floater over the net. And it's going to be taken there by Corsica-Stickney. And there's Visha now in the back row. Set up here for Munson again. Down the line. And it's going to be out of bounds. And it's 8-3 now. Corsica-Stickney with the lead. Back to serve again for the Jaguars. Down in the center there to Neely. She'll get it up to Visha. As Flowers will have to tip it over. The set was too close to that net. Another hit coming up down the line into the back row through Dornbush. And it's 9-3 right now. Jaguars kind of pulling away here early on big lead here in the first set. Serve coming up. Taken there by Dornbush. Visha to Jones, as Jones went up for his number 7 from Corsica-Stickney, Paige Wright will bring it down, and it's a 10-3 game here in Wessington Springs with the Jaguars leading over the Spartans 10-3. We will be right back with a word from our sponsors.
As a Venture Communications customer, you're ready for tomorrow. Where you live, the world's at your fingertips through a fast and reliable fiber optic internet connection. You can choose the RushNet broadband speed you want, all the way up to a gigabit. And your own team of technical experts are ready to help 24/7. Change your world with RushNet high-speed internet. Be ready for tomorrow. Get connected. Call Venture Communications today.
All right, we are back here in Wessington Springs with the Jaguars serving here, leading 10-3 coming out of that timeout. Dornbush will take it out there for the Spartans, over to Munson with the hit into the back row, and that's going to be covered there by the Jaguars as they will get the hit. Once again, Dornbush to Visha. Visha, she'll push it deep corner, taken there by Corsica-Stickney as they'll get the hit. Back up to Visha. Munson with the hit down line. Another hit by Corsica-Stickney. I believe that was Paige Wright up front as she got that one through. Right in front of Dornbush into the back row. And Corsica-Stickney now leading 11-3. That dug out by Neely. She'll have to bump it over in 3 if she does, over to the back corner. Corsica-Stickney with the soft bump. And number 5, I believe, is going to be called for into the net. Trinity Flowers. So the point will go to Corsica-Stickney, 12-3. And we are going to get a lift here. I believe it's going to be on number 2, Chastity Visha. No, excuse me, it's going to be on Flowers. So it's going to be 13-3 now. Right now it is all Corsica-Stickney here in this first set. Coming right off the serve to Neely, up to Visha. Back over to Munson. She gets it through. And she gets it right back. She'll set it up again here for Piper Jones now with the big hit. Dug out in the back row by the Corsica-Stickney. That one down the line, and it's going to be out of bounds. And the point will go to Wessington Springs. 13-4 here early on in the first set. Sierra Berg back to serve, and she comes into the game and puts that one into the net. (14-4) right now. Corsica-Stickney just running away with this first set here. Serve coming up. Taken there by Berg in the back row. Visha will tip it over and almost got it through as the Jaguars get on the floor and they put it into the net. And it's going to be a point Wessington Springs, so 14-5 as Lindsay Olinger will come into the game. 5'2" senior. And she'll be back to serve. Good serve taken there by Corsica-Stickney. Up front now looking for an outside hit as Dornbush is there. Back up to Visha. Munson with the hit. And that's not going to be enough to get over the net. And it's going to go back to Corsica-Stickney. Number 22, Alexis Tilton with the serve. Here's Neely with the hit. That one's going to carry and way out of bounds. And it's 16-5 right now. Serve coming up for Corsica-Stickney. Good serve taken there by Berg in the back row. Set up here for Neely in the front. And that's going to be off number 16 from Corsica-Stickney. Number 16, Heather Johnson, as that's going to go out of bounds. (16-6) right now. Munson serving. Good serve into the back row. Taken there by the Jaguars. As they're going to push it over down the line was Dornbush. She's going to get it right back with the hit. Dug out there by Corsica-Stickney. That one's going to be with the hit. Down the line, taken there, tipped over there by Visha. As she gets that one through that time. So 16-7. Munson still serving here for Wessington Springs. Down the far side, taken there by the Jaguars. Set up here, far side, as Berg is there to dig it out. Set coming up for Neely. She's going to get the hard hit over here on number 12, Raven Brars, for the point, as that's going to ricochet off her arm and into the stand. So it's 16-8. Munson's still serving here for Wessington Springs. Good serve into the back row. Up to the front now. Middle hit coming is Johnson. She's going to tip it over though. Back up to Visha. Dornbush coming up for the hit. Just rolls off the net into Corsica-Stickney's side now. They're going to have to push it into the back corner to Munson. Visha with the set. Dornbush coming up for the hit. Mistimed out a little bit, but still got a piece of it. She tips it back over again as Corsica-Stickney is going to have to bump it over. Neely with it to Dornbush. That hit had the wrong angle on it, and that's going to be out of bounds. And it's going to be 17-8. Serve coming up. Jones will take it in the back row. Chase down as Visha will have to get it over in 3. That serve was, as that hit by number 12 to Neely, or excuse me, to Piper Jones into the back corner there, and that's going to be out of bounds. Point goes to the Jaguars, 18-8. Number 3 with the serve, Bridget Burke. Taken up here for Neely in the front row. That hit dug out there by Corsica-Stickney. Another hit as Piper Jones is there for it. Fed right back there as number 12 will send it right back into the back row. And it's 19-8 right now. Nothing really going the Spartans' way here in this first set. Another serve coming up here, taken there by Olinger in the back row. Set too close, or passed too close to the net, where the setter, Visha, couldn't get to it in time. And it's 20-8 right now. As that serve drifts out of bounds there on by Burke. And it's 20-9. Hit there by Corsica-Stickney, dug out there by Olinger. Visha. Here comes Jones with the hit. Got enough of it as Corsica-Stickney will get it over with the push. Once again, Visha will have to set it over. And they're going to say it was touched. By Corsica-Stickney and out of bounds, so it's going to go back to the Spartans. And it's 20-10 right now. Neely back to serve. Into the back row, taken there by the Jaguars. They'll get it up front. They'll have to hit it over in 3 short as Jones is there for it. Back over to Dornbush with that hit. And again, as up front, they are blocking everything. Dornbush right now put up front there. So it's 21-10 right now. Corsica-Stickney enjoying a pretty big lead here in the closing part of the first set. Corsica-Stickney back to serve. Taken there by Berg in the back row. Visha up front to Jones with the hit. And the timing was a little off on that one. As Olinger will come back into the game here. 22-10 is our score. Visha will push it over. And Dornbush there with Visha with the quick set over again, but taken there by the Jaguars as Olinger gets on the floor. Jones will pop it back over to help it over as Corsica-Stickney will get it over in 3. Visha will set up Jones off the net with a roll, and they will get it over again right back to the Spartans as Dornbush with the hit. Taken there by Corsica-Stickney. Up again is number 12, and it's going to fall for a point, and it's 23-10. Serving for the Jaguars is number 10, by the way, here, the setter, Cassidy Clark. Good serve there. It's going to be taken there by Neely in the back, right back over to Corsica-Stickney with a middle hit coming up. Neely with the dig. Dornbush with the hit. Touched there by the Jaguars up front and out of balance. Serve coming up here for Visha. Good serve. Taken there by the Jaguars. That hit is going to be taken by Neely in the back row. Quick tip there by Visha as she finds the open hole. It's 23-12 right now. Visha with the serve. Good serve down line near side. Taken there by Corsica-Stickney with an outside hit coming as Dornbush and Berger there for it. She'll push it over as Berg. That hit there, taken by Berg in the back row. Set up here for Jones. She'll just have to bump it over. Dug out by the Jaguars. We were going to say she was under the net. It's 23-13 right now. Bishop's still serving as she'll come up. That one's going to be just enough to get over. Close one, but that one is going to be taken by Neely in the back row, and then to Dornbush. Set up again here is Flowers, blocked. Berg there for the cover. Once again, Visha's going to tip it over, hits the top of the net, and gets the point again. (23-14). Another serve there by Visha. Good serve. Chased down here by Corsica-Stickney. They do get it over. Berg once again in the back row. Visha will set up Dornbush. She'll take the hit into the back row. Covered there by Corsica-Stickney. Now they'll get it over. As Berg will set it up here for Dornbush with the hit. Nothing there. Corsica-Stickney will run it down. Another big hit coming out of bounds. Right now it's Michaela Dornbush, number 3. 5'9" junior getting a lot of those hits over there. That's where the setting is going to. So they keep going to her. 23-15. Good serve there by Visha. Neely with it in the back row. She'll dig it out. Set up here again for Dornbush. Another hit. Touch there by Corsica-Stickney. They can't run it down. 23-16. I guess whatever works, you got to keep going to it. So they're going to keep feeding Dornbush. She's the one that's getting them through. And a timeout taken on the court by Corsica-Stickney. It's 23-16. Jaguars leading over the Spartans. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
J&M Special.
Dr. Kelly Tobin and staff at Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic are proud supporters of high school athletics. When it comes to large and small animal health, look to Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. They understand how important your livestock is to you and will give you service that you can depend on. Call 539-1040. That's 539-1040. Rolling Hills is located on Dakota Avenue, across from Farm Bureau in Wessington Springs. Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. Dr. Kelly Tobin.
All right, we are back here with that serve there by Visha into the net. So it's going to be 24-16. Jaguars 1 point away here from closing out set 1. Visha's going to set up Dornbush here in the near side. Nothing there. Corsica-Stickney now with the hit. Berg will get it over, or get it up, back over. As Piper Jones back up to Visha. Jones coming with the hit. And chased down there by Corsica-Stickney. They do get it over in 3. Berg in the back row. Back up to Visha. Now Berg with the hit. That's going to carry. And it's going to be out of bounds. I think maybe the Jaguars kind of saved them on that one. It looked like it was going to carry and out of bounds, but they went for it. So the point will go to Wessington Springs. So it's 24-17. Dornbush with the serve, taken there in the back row. Hit coming up as Berg hits the floor for it. Visha will chase it down as Flowers will get it over. Up here as a hit as Neely will get down, up to Visha. Visha will tip it over, almost got it again. And Flowers there at the tip as Corsica-Stickney will get it here as Piper Jones will contest it. Corsica-Stickney will get it again as Visha will come back up with it. Up to Flowers. Jones will have to bump it over as the set wasn't quite correct there from Flowers to Jones. And that is going to end set number 1 here in Wessington Springs with the Jaguars winning set 1, 25-17. So, With that, we will be back in about 3 minutes. Back to the start of the second set here in Wessington Springs. We are live on the Wessington Springs Spartans Ticket Live and on Venture Channel 382. We will be right back.
Yeah.
All right, we are back. We are back here in Wessington Springs, getting ready to start set number 2. It'll be Visha back to serve here for Wessington Springs to start it off, and that's going to be into the net, and not a way to start set number 2. So the Corsica-Stickney Jaguars up 1-0 here. That serve taken there by Dornbush up to Visha. She'll give it up to Neely with the hit into the back row. Tipped over there by Corsica-Stickney. Neely with the hit coming up. Touched at the net. That's going to fall for a point. 1-1. Neely back to serve for the Spartans. Good serve, and that's going to be into the bench there, Corsica-Stickney. And with that, the Spartans lead set number 2 here early on, 2-1. That serve into the net. I'd have to say the serving tonight by the Spartans has not been its greatest, as we're tied at 2. Jaguars now serving, that one taken there by Berg. Neely will rush it down, as Jones will get over to it to get it over in 3. That one's set up here for outside hit. Number 12 there for Corsica-Stickney. Brass, as they will get on they will go take the lead here, 3-2. Serve there as Berg gets down for it into the scorer's table, and it's a 4-2 lead here for Corsica-Stickney. Serve there taken there by Dornbush to Neely. Jones will have to get it in 3. She does, into the back row. Nothing there. Corsica-Stickney will set it up. That one's going to be into the net. As it's 4-3 now, as Jones will be back to serve here for the Spartans. And that one is into the net again. 5-3 now, Wessington Springs down to Corsica-Stickney. That serve there by the Jaguars is out of bounds. And back to a 1-point game. Ollinger back to serve. Corsica-Stickney with the hit there. Chased down by Bishop. Dornbush will get it over in 3. Grand with the push there, taken there by Corsica-Stickney. They'll get it back in play. Oh, 2 players collided, but they do get it over. Visha with it. She'll set up Grand with the hit. She'll get it through. So it's 7-5 right now in favor of Corsica-Stickney with Dornbush serving. Good serve taken in the back row. And that's going to be hit there by number 7. Paige Wright down the line into the back row. 8-5 right now. Corsica-Stickney with the lead. That serve taken there. Brought up there by Berg to Visha. Neely with the hit. And she's going to miss with that one up into the net. 9-5 right now. That serve taken by Neely up for the Spartans. She'll get it over to Visha. To Grand will tip it over. Corsica-Stickney with the hit. Berg will push it over for the Spartans into the back row. Corsica-Stickney coming up with a big hit. Dug out there by Berg. Here comes Neely. That hit touched at the net. Covered there by the Jaguars. That's going to be dug out by Dornbush. Tipped over there by Visha. Visha will get it again to Neely. Good hit into the back row. And they're going to get it over in 3. Corsica-Stickney. 10-5 right now. Visha will set up Grand here. And that's going to be a point, Wessington Springs. Grand back to serve. Good serve taken there by Corsica-Stickney. Up front for an outside hit. And that's going to fall between Grand and Ollinger for a point. Good serve taken there by Ollinger. Visha will set up Jones. She'll bump it over. Another push coming up as Visha's there for it. Jones will push it back over and she'll get just enough on it down the line to get a point as that's out of balance on the Jaguars. So it's 11-7 right now. Serve there by Visha into the back row. Taken up here by Corsica-Stickney. That hit is going to be carry and it's going to be out of bounds. Good serve again by Visha. Johnson with the hit. Neely will take it here for our hit, for the Spartans hit, and that one's going to be in the net. 12-8 right now, Corsica-Stickney with the lead. And a point will go to Corsica-Stickney. Another point, Corsica-Stickney. We're going to get a timeout on the court taken by Wessington Springs. It's the Jaguars leading over the Spartans here in set number 2, 14-8. All right, we're back. Visha up with it here for Jones. That's blocked. Jones will get it back again as Berg is there. Over to Flowers. Jones will push it over again as Corsica-Stickney pushes it again here as Neely will have to push it. So back and forth here, we're just kind of pushing the ball until that hit there. Berg there to get it up. Neely as timing off with the with the set there. Taken there by Berg as Jones will flip it over. Dornbush will get it down the line. Neely with the hit, out of bounds. Right now, nothing is going Wessington Springs' way here in this second set as well, as they are down 16-8 right now. And blocked up front there by number 12. No one there to cover. And the point will go to the point will go to Corsica-Stickney. That serve pretty close, but they're going to say it was out. 17-9 right now. Corsica-Stickney with the lead. Neely back to serve. That serve taken by the Jaguars in the back row, chased down, and it's going to go out of bounds. (17-10). Serve there by Neely down the line. Neely's there to cover it in the back row. Over to Dornbush. He'll have to push it over. Nothing there. Here comes Corsica-Stickney as Neely hits the floor for it. Dornbush with another hit. Berg with it, maybe got away with a 2-hit there as Dornbush will push it over again. 12 will push it over. She almost gets it through. Berg with it as Neely one-handed in the back row somehow gets it over. And there's Visha to Berg. Flowers will get it over in 3. And they'll get it back over again. Corsica-Stickney with it now. They're going to hit it. That's going to be out of bounds, Wessington Springs. So good hustle there by all on the Spartan side there to keep that ball alive, especially by Neely and Visha one-handing it in the back row. 17-11. Serve coming up by Neely, taking there down the line. Corsica-Stickney will get it over in 3. Back up to Visha up front. She'll give it to Flowers. That's going to be touched. As Corsica-Stickney will now get it over in 3, and they do as Jones is there up front. She'll get the hit again. She'll roll it over. And another outside hit coming up here for Corsica-Stickney, and that was touched. And it's going to go back to go back to Corsica-Stickney. Jaguars leading 18-11. Piper will get that over in 3 as she bumps it over. As Corsica-Stickney was in the net. .12.8, 18-12 right now. Jaguars leading. Sarah Berg back to serve. That serve carried on her and out of bounds. Berg with the dig. Fish will tip it over. She couldn't get it through that time. Another hit coming up as Berg is there, and that's going to be out of bounds. See what that does. See what that.
No.
Hit there by Corsica-Stickney. Saved there by Gran as Dornbush will hit it over. Nothing there. 20-13 right now. That hit there. As Vishal will have to bump it over. She stays out of that pretty close. Another hit coming. Berg there to Neely. And tipped back over. As Ollinger's there to get it back over. Visha, Gran coming up with the hit. Missed timing on it. And the point will go to Corsica-Stickney. 21-13 here in the second set. And that gets through Neely there in the floor. 22-13. Serve coming up. Berg with it. Neely over to Ollinger. She'll get it over in 3 into the back corner. Good spot for it. Another hit coming up. They're going to push it. Missed timing on the push. And it's 22-14. Dornbush with the serve down the line. Set up here for an outside hit as Dornbush will get down for it. Vish will tip it over, almost got it through that time. And that hit taken there by Ollinger in the back row. She'll dig it out. Visha to Ollinger to Gran. She'll get it over in 3. Back over to Corsica-Stickney. Another hit coming up there by number 12. They're going to say 4 hits. I know they're going to call it a lift instead. Serve coming up here by Dornbush. Taken there as the Jaguars do get it over. Visha with it. She'll give it up to Gran. She'll push it over. Nothing there as well. Another hit coming up as Berg is there to Visha. Neely hit coming in the back row. Another hit coming for Corsica-Stickney. Dug out there by Dornbush. Back over to Neely again. Into the back. She almost had it through that one. As there's a player down on the court. They're going to play it here. As Gran's going to feed it right back. Nothing there. As Corsica-Stickney has an injured player on the court. Visha keeps it alive into the back row. Number 12 with it now. And it's going to get down for a point for Wessington Springs. I hope she's okay from Corsica-Stickney. She might have rolled her ankle there. But a timeout here taken on the court. Taken by the Jaguars. They're leading 22-16 over the Spartans. We are live here on the Wessington Springs Spartans live ticket and on Venture Channel 382. Timeout on the court. All right, we're back. That serve. Good serve by Dornbush. Here's Corsica-Stickney with it. Neely to Visha. Neely will get it right back here for the hit. Blocked, and that's going to be out of bounds. And it's going to stay with the Spartans. 22-17 is our score. Here in the second set, another serve there by Dornbush is good. Taken here by Corsica-Stickney. Touch there at the net. Neely will have to bump it back over. She'll save it again down the line. Visho at the tip. Almost got it through. Grand will feed it right back. Nothing there. Corsica-Stickney with the hit. Berg and Olinger over. Now Dornbush. Visho have to get it back into the corner. Almost had it as number 12 chases it down. As Corsica-Stickney will get it through and over the net. Here comes Visha to Grand with the hit. Nothing there. Back over to Corsica-Stickney. There they're going to get the hit. Berg is there, and they're going to call her for the lift. So it's going to go back to Corsica-Stickney. 23-17. Olinger will dig it out. Over to Visha. Grant will come up to the net with the push. Nothing there. Dornbush is there. Back over to Visha. She'll tip it again. Almost got it through down the line. Might get it here. Nope, nothing there. There's Grant to Visha. Grant again with the push. Back over to Spartans. There's Neely. Neely will come up with the hit. Almost got it through. As Berg is there to dig it out. Over to Visha. Grand coming up to the net. Another push. Taken there by Dornbush. Up to Visha. Neely coming up with the hit. And that's going to sail on her and out of bounds. And it's 24-17. Serve taken by Olinger, up to Visha. Grand coming up with the hit. Good hit. And it's going to be taken there by Corsica-Stickney. Neely will get over for it. Grand will push it right back over. Here's Neely with the hit. And Corsica-Stickney keeps it alive. As Visha will tip it back over. Dornbush there for the cover. Neely with the hit. Nothing there. Covered there by Corsica-Stickney. They get it over in 3. Really scrappy play here by both teams. Good hit there by Grand. Covered by Corsica-Stickney. Now they're going to hit a shot at it. And it's going to be Grand again with the cover. Visha sets the set was too close to that net for Grand to come into it, and she's going to be called for going underneath. And that's going to end set number 2. 25-17. So Corsica-Stickney leads 2 sets to 0, winning both sets 25-17. We'll be back in 3 minutes. All right, we're back here in Wessington Springs with the Jaguars leading over the Spartans 2-0. Jaguars serving now. Taken there by Dornbush up to Visha. Neely will come up with the hit. Into the back row, taken there by Corsica-Stickney. Visha with it, over to Neely again. Down the line. That's going to be out of bounds. Point goes to the Spartans. Serve there by Visha. Dug out there by the Jaguars. Outside hit coming to Dornbush. She'll take it up here to Visha, to Flowers. She'll get it for the point. Good start here in this third set. Good serve there by Visha. That's going to be out of bounds. Spartans on a 3-0 run here. Another good serve there by Visha as it just skims the top of the net, and that's sometimes all you need. 4-0 run here by Wessington Springs. Another good serve there, taken there by Corsica-Stickney. Outside hit coming. Saved there by Visha, one-handed up to Flowers. Neely, she'll have to tip it over, nothing there. Chased down by Corsica-Stickney, they'll tip it over. Here's Visha with it, and that point will go to Corsica-Stickney on that tip there as they pushed it right back over. So they will get on the board, so it's 4-1 now. Corsica-Stickney will serve. Taken there by Berg. Here's Flowers. That hit is going to be hard and sailed on her. And it's 4-2. Kuiper back serving for Corsica-Stickney. Good serve, dug out by Berg. She got low for it, up to Visha. Flowers, she somehow got that in play on that as the set was nowhere near for it, and that's going to hit the antenna as Dornbush went to dig that one out. And Corsica-Stickney is back within one. 4-3 now. Serve coming up short, dug out there by Neely. Visha sets up Jones. Oh, they must have been blocked on it. And here's Neely with it. She'll give it to Visha. She'll push it over. As Corsica-Stickney. Berg is there to Visha. Berg will have to push it. Another hit by the Jaguars, dug out by Berg as Neely will get it over in 3. Dornbush there to dig it out. Back up to Visha. Neely at the net with the hit. Nothing there. Dug out there by Corsica-Stickney. Now they're going to bump it over. Berg will hit the floor for it. As Neely will get it back again for the hit, and she'll get this one to fall. And it's 5-3. Spartans with the lead. Neely with the serve. Good serve into the back row. Taken there by Corsica-Stickney. They do get it over. Flowers up front with it. She'll give it to Jones with the hit. And that's going to be run down there by Corsica-Stickney. I thought they might have had it. And that's going to go into the stands there. So it's a 6-3 lead here for Wessington Springs. Here in the third set, down 2-0. Another serve there by Neely. Run down there by the Jaguars as they get it over in 3. Here's Visha to Jones, blocked up front. Jones will get it back again. Over to Visha to Flowers. She'll keep it going. Middle hit coming up here as as Dornbush and Berg both going for it, but both laid up at the same time. So it's 6-4. Another serve as that one is down the line, and Dornbush is a little short on it. So it's back to a 1-point game here. Spartans with the lead, 6-5. Taken there by Dornbush. Jones will run it down. Visha will push it over. Now back over to Corsica-Stickney. That hit's going to sail there on number 3, Bridget Burke, as that one's going to go out of bounds. 7-5. Jones back to serve for Wessington Springs. Serve coming up. Good serve into the back row. Chased down here by Corsica-Stickney. Almost got through as Flowers is there with it on the... And Grand with the big swing. Almost got that one through as well. Corsica-Stickney's there again as Piper Jones in the back row. They'll give it up to Flowers up at the front of the net. That's going to bounce through or get over the net just enough. As there was 2 blockers up front there for Corsica-Stickney. So it's 8-5, back to a 3-point lead. Jones back to serve, and that one is no good as that totally missed her hand there, I think, and into the net. So it's 8-6 now. Wessington Springs with the lead. Number 5 back to serve here. Corsica-Stickney. Flowers will get it back over into the front to Grand. She'll get it over for 3. Corsica-Stickney looking at a middle hit. Into the back row is Neely. Visha will come up and give it to Grand. She'll have to push it over again. And enough to get it through. As the Jaguars hit the floor for it. Nothing there for them. So it's 9-6. Spartans with the lead here in this 3rd set. Trying to win set number 3 to force set number 4. Olinger back to serve for Wessington Springs. And that's down the line. Might have been out of bounds, but saved there by Corsica-Stickney as they'll push it over here in 3 on the very soft hit up front. And they will get the point. Down by 2, 9-7. Taken there by Neely in the back row. Dornbush will get the hit, and that one was totally off there on the timing as she will put that one into the net. Back to a 1-point game, 9-8, as the Jaguars are climbing their way back in again. Dug out there by Berg. She'll send it right back over to Corsica-Stickney. Outside hit coming up as Neely fell short on it. And we're tied at 9. Dug out there by Neely. Fish is going to have to tip it over. And she will get the point. Spartans regain the lead here, 10-9. Good serve there by Dornbush. Up front at the net for Corsica-Stickney was Johnson. Heather Johnson, but nothing there. So 11-9 right now. Spartans enjoying a 2-point lead. Dornbush back to serve. And Grand and Johnson go up for it, and that one is going to belong to Heather Johnson for the Jaguars to get the point. So it's back to a 1-point game, 11-10. Olinger will dig that one out as Berg will chase it down. Visha with the hit. And she'll get that over. Back over to Corsica-Stickney. There's Johnson with the hit. Took the bad angle at it, and that's going to go out of bounds. That was Haley Johnson, I believe. Dornbush digs that one out, up to Visha. She'll get over to Neely, the big hit, and that's going to be off number 3. And out of bounds. And it's 13-10. And a little miscommunication there by a couple of the Jaguar players. And it's 14-10 on that serve from Grand. Another serve coming up by Grace Grand. That's going to carry. 14-11 now. She'll Coming up, taken there by Dornbush. She'll give it right back over to Corsica-Stickney. They'll push it over. Now it's Dornbush again to Visha. She'll set up Jones with the bump. Number 12 with the hit, dug out by Dornbush. Set up here for Neely. Big hit, blocked at the net, but it doesn't get over. It stays on Corsica-Stickney's side, and it's 15-11 now. Trinity Flowers comes back into the game for the Spartans, into the front row. Visha back to serve. Good serve there by Visha. Jones with it, up to Visha. Flowers will have to push it down the line as Corsica-Stickney will push it. Set up here for Neely. Another hit, and it's too high. It's going to carry. Point will go to Corsica-Stickney. So it's 15-12 right now. Serve there, taken by Berg in the back row. As off the beam, but Jones got it over. Another hit coming up here, and that's going to be off Neely. And out of bounds. 15-13. Spartans with the lead here in the second set. Serve coming up here for Corsica-Stickney. Taken there by Berg to Visha. Flowers with the hit down the line. They do get over for it, chasing it down, keeping it alive. They do. As Dornbush is there, chased down by Flowers. Jones will push it over. And kept alive here by Corsica-Stickney. Number 12. Big swing, but that's going to go into the net. And it's 16-13. Neely back to serve for the Spartans. Good serve, then taken there by Corsica-Stickney. Far side, number 12, down the line, and they're going to say it was in. And back to a 2-point game, 16-14. Dug out there by Berg. Here's Jones with the bump. Set up here for the outside for Corsica-Stickney. Berg will get down for it. Visha, she'll push it into the corner. Chased down there by Corsica-Stickney. Up front with the push. There's Visha. Jones tries to hit it over as Flowers was there to set it up. And the point will go to Corsica-Stickney, as they have clawed their way back within one now, 16-15. Serve there by the Corsica-Stickney, taken there by Dornbush. Jones with the hit. She'll get it to fall through. Grand will check back into the front row here for the Spartans. Good serve there by Jones. They have to get over in three. They do. Neely will dig that one out. Up to Visha. Here's Dornbush. Tipped at the net. And we're still kind of going back and forth here. Carry there, yep. And it's going to be Corsica-Stickney here with it. They're going to push it over. Tip there. Covered by Corsica-Stickney. Grand with it. She'll send it back. Had a little mistiming on it. Back again right at the net. And it's going to be out on Corsica-Stickney. A lot of close net calls there and back and forth with the tips. Point will go to the Spartans. Spartans leading 18-15 here in the third set, with the Jaguars leading 2-0 over the Spartans. And a timeout taken on the court, taken by Corsica-Stickney. Coming out of that timeout, Jones back to serve. Ooh, that was close, but taken there by the Jaguars now up front. They do get it over as the Spartans tip it right back. Taken there by Jones to Visha. Grand with the hit. Up at the net, and they're going to say that was 4 hits. (18-16) right now. Spartans with the lead. As Flowers will come up for the hit. Nothing there. Covered here by Corsica-Stickney. They'll take the hit there in the back row as Neely's there to dig it out. Set up here for Grand. She'll push it over. Nothing there. As that hit there by Johnson. I believe that is number 16. Heather Johnson for Corsica-Stickney got that one through. Serve there. As Flowers went up for it. And we are tied at 18. Another serve coming up. That's going to carry. Put the Spartans back on top here. 19-18. Olinger at the serve, taken there by Corsica-Stickney. They're going to do the outside hit as Berg will have to dig that one out. Vischer will set up Dornbush. Dornbush with a good hit, but it's going to be recovered there by the Jaguars. Down the line, Berg in the back row to Neely. Vischer will have to get it in 3 into the back row. And that one's going to be hit there, taken there by Neely. Tipped over there by Vischer. Almost got that one through as Corsica-Stickney with it. Back over to Dornbush. She'll get the hit again. Oh, almost got it there as well. As Neely is there for the cover. Vischer with the hit. And saved here by Corsica-Stickney as they're going to get it back over in 3. Berg will dig it out. Up to Vischer. To Dornbush. And that one gets through up front at the net. I believe it was Johnson. Heather Johnson there for Corsica-Stickney. So Spartans leading 20-18. Good serve there by Olinger. Dornbush with it right back. Nothing there. As Corsica-Stickney covers, Neely will get down for it. Set up here for Grand with the push. Set up again with another hit down the line, taken there by Berg. Grand will try to get it over, and she puts it into the net. So back to a 1-point game here for Wessington Springs as they're up 20-19. Corsica-Stickney serving, taken there by Berg. Up front is Vischer. She'll tip it over again, and we are going to get a. They're going to call. I think they're going to call Vischer into the net on that one. I didn't think she was anywhere near it. So we're tied at 20. That serve taken there by Neely in the back row. Up to Vischer to Dornbush. Oh, maybe got away with a lift on that one, but no call. Dornbush again. Vischer. Neely will have to get it over. She does. Corsica-Stickney with it. They'll tip it over. Vischer back with it. And a quick tip again. Nothing there by Grand. That hit into the net by Corsica-Stickney will give the Spartans a 1-point lead. 21-20. Good serve there by Dornbush. Dug out there by the Jaguars as they get it over as Berg. Vischer will give it up to Neely. Good hit there by Neely as number 12 tried to reach out for it. Nothing there for her, so it's 22-20. Another serve here by Dornbush. Good serve. Now taken here by the Jaguars. They get it over as Berg. She'll hit the floor. Set up here for Neely again. She'll roll it over. A soft hit. Back up to Corsica-Stickney. Grand will give it to Vischer. She'll put a push into the corner. Chase down there. As Corsica-Stickney will get it over again. Just barely on that third one. As Neely will come up with the hit. Big hit. Neely again will send it back. Oh, off the top of her fingertips there. Thought she was going to have it. And it's 22-21. Another serve there by Corsica-Stickney, taken there by Olinger up front. Set up here for Grand, and that's going to be out of bounds. And just like that, we are tied at 22. And you got to win by 2. We are going to get a timeout taken here by Wessington Springs. Tied at 22 between the Jaguars and the Spartans. All right, coming out of that timeout, Corsica-Stickney serving, taken there by Berg. Set up here for Neely. Good! That was a perfect set there by Visha to Neely with the big hit. And it gives the Spartans a 1-point lead here in the third set. Spartans trying to stay alive by winning this set and forcing set 4. Grand serve, good. Taken there by Corsica-Stickney. They're going to have to push it over. They do. There's Jones to Visha. Neely again. And it's going to come right back over. It's going to be Olinger. Back over to Visha as she tips it over. And it's going to be off, I believe, Johnson up front as it rolls off into the Jaguars bench. And it's 24-22. So Spartans trying to stay alive here. Good serve there by Grand. As the Corsica-Stickney will roll it over here. Olinger will get it up to Visha. Neely will have to bump it over as the set was too far off the net. As back here comes Corsica-Stickney, dug out there by Grand, and that's going to go out of bounds. And they're back within 1 here, 24-23. Substitutions on the court. Berg will come back on the court in the back row for the Spartans. As the Jaguars are here to serve, or getting ready to serve here. Soft serve taken there by Berg as Neely and Jones both went for it. And we're tied at 24. Another serve coming up. That one's going to sail and out of bounds. Yeah. And so it's 25-24, vicious serve, taken in the back row. Back set there, Dornbush with it. Visha has it, she's going to give it to Neely. Big hit for the point. And we're going to set number 4 here in Wessington Springs as the Spartans take set number 3, 26-24 over Corsica-Stickney. We will be right back.
See?
Oh,
Now
okay. All right, we are back here. All right, we are back here in Springs in set number 4 with the Spartans winning set 3, 26-24. They have forced set number 4 here over Corsica-Stickney. A hit there by Corsica-Stickney will put them on the board. Now 1-0. Hit coming up here from number 12, taken there at the net. Back over to Visha, to Neely, hit, touched. And the point will go to Wessington Springs as we're tied at 1. As Neely will be back to serve here for the Spartans. Good serve into the back row. As that is chased down there by the Jaguars. Berg will get to it. Back over to Neely. They need to get it over as Jones. She does into the back row. Or into the back court, I should say. Big hit coming up here for 12. Neely will get it up into the front row to Jones. And the hit coming up here as Berg will hit the floor for it. Dornbush will get it over. Jones is there for the save. Back over to Flowers as it's chased down here by Corsica-Stickney. As Dornbush will have to push it over again. As that hit there is into the net by the Jaguars, and the Spartans take the lead 2-1. Serve coming up here for Neely. Wide, all the way to the right side of the court and out of bounds, as it ties us up at 2. Kuiper back to serve here for Corsica-Stickney. Good serve. Jones will come up with the hit. She'll get it through. As the Spartans now take the lead here 3-2. Jones serving. Good serve into the back row. Good hard serve actually. Taken there by Corsica-Stickney. Dornbush will dig this one out. Back over to Visha, Flowers on it. Nothing there as Visha will come back up off of that one. To Grand, taken there by Corsica-Stickney in the back row and into their bench. And the Spartans up 4-2 now. As Jones back to serve for Wessington Springs. Good serve. She softened it up a little bit there. As Corsica-Stickney will roll it over, push it over. Taken there by Jones. As they get that one over, that one looked like it would have been out of bounds. And Corsica-Stickney keeps it alive. Jones in the back row. Visha to Grand. That one stays alive by Corsica-Stickney now. They'll push it up front. Big hit. And Dornbush is going to let it go. As that's going to fall in. And we're down to a 1-point lead here, 4-3. Taken there by the Spartans. They'll have to get it over here. Grand does. Pretty close. As Corsica-Stickney will get the hit. Nobody as Flowers and Grand were there to block. Nobody there to cover that. So we're tied up at 4. That serve there by the Jaguars is out of bounds. Spartans now regain the lead 5-4. Bollinger at the serve for the Spartans, and that's going to be out of bounds. taken there by Olinger on that hard serve there. Dornbush will have to get it back over in 3, and she does. Back over to Corsica-Stickney. Up at the net, they're going to push it. Dornbush there for the cover. Vischer with the tip. Almost got it through. That hit's going to carry out of bounds as Olinger went for it, and she held up. So good heads-up play there by Lindsay Olinger, a 5'2" senior, as Dornbush comes back to serve for the Spartans. And that one is into the net as well. Serving has not been the stronghold here tonight for the Spartans, as that has kept the Jaguars in the pretty much a lot of this game. It's something that the Spartans got to fix here, as that one drops right in front of Olinger on the serve. And the Jaguars take the lead 7-6. Soft serve there, taken by Neely. She's going to get it back here for the hit. Nothing there. Corsica with it. Nobody there to cover. And we are going to get a timeout on the court taken by the Spartans. With the 4th set, it is the Jaguars leading 8-6. And the Jaguars leading 2-1. We will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Dr. Kelly
As a Venture Communications customer, you're ready for tomorrow. Where you live, the world's at your fingertips through a fast and reliable fiber optic internet connection. You can choose the RushNet broadband speed you want, all the way up to a gigabit. And your own team of technical experts are ready to help 24/7. Change your world with RushNet high-speed internet. Be ready for tomorrow. Get connected. Call Venture Communications today.
Foothills Truck Service.
All right, we are back out of that timeout. Corsica-Stickney serving, leading 8-6. Soft serve taken there by Neely. Vischer will tip it right over, almost got it through. As Corsica-Stickney will come up with the hit, and that's going to be out of bounds, as Dornbush was going to go up for it, but she laid up. Good heads-up play there by Michaela Dornbush, a 5'9" junior. Back to serve is Grace Grant, a 5'8" sophomore. That one was clearly out, as the setter for Corsica-Stickney went for it, and too late as they let it go. And we're tied back up. We're tied at 8 again here. Grant back to serve again. Serve coming up. Good serve down the line. Taken there by Corsica-Stickney. And that's going to be out of bounds. And the Spartans regain the lead here in this 4th set. 9-8. Good serve there. Taken there by Corsica-Stickney. And that one is going to fall in. Vischer will set it up here for Neely. Big hit there by Neely, chased down there by Corsica-Stickney, and they get it over in 3. As that one's chased down by the Jaguars, and that one's going to be out of bounds, as it fell. They did keep it in play, they did keep it by hitting it back in play, but they were behind the players' bench, so that is ruled out of bounds no matter what. So the Spartans up 10-8. That hit there by Johnson. Set up here for Vischer to Jones. Good hit, but covered here by Corsica-Stickney. Jones is there again with the block. Push there. Dornbush will get it up front to Vischer, to Jones. She'll roll it over. Diving on the court as Dornbush chases it. Grand, as Vischer will get it back over in 3. So good hustle here by both teams. Corsica-Stickney with it, as they lay that one in right behind the front row there, between the front row and the back row, between Vischer and Olinger. And it's 10-9 right now. Corsica-Stickney serving. Berg will get underneath it. Vischer there for the tip, as Corsica-Stickney will get in control. Johnson will get it up. Vischer again will set up Neely. Big hit. And Corsica-Stickney keeps it alive. There's Berg. And Vischer will tip it over. And she'll push it back into the back court. Nothing there again. A good hustle here by Corsica-Stickney, as Dornbush is there. Over to Neely off the net. Ooh, that might have carried, but they saved it again for her. Corsica-Stickney, and that's going to be right into Dornbush. Hard hit there by number 12, and we're knotted at 10. Jaguars back to serve. Dornbush will take it in the back row to Visha. Jones will have to come up with the push. And that's going to be a point Wessington Springs as that one goes into the referee's stand there and into the net. Spartans lead now by 1, 11-10. Visha now back to serve for the Spartans. She gets it over. Good serve. Set up here for a middle hit as Dornbush will dig that one out. Up over to Visha. Maddie Neely off the net a little bit, and she gets it over. Another hit coming. Neely's there at the dig. As Neely's coming with the bump now, nothing there. And a quick back and forth game here as we're just kind of hitting it over. Flowers with the hit. Neely will get it right back up front. She'll get the hit again here. And that one's going to carry and out of bounds. And we're knotted up at 11. That serve taken there by Berg in the back row to Visha. Neely will come over to the other side, and she is going to miss the timing on that one. And it's going to put the Jaguars back up on top here by 1, 12-11. Another serve coming up. Berg with it to Visha. She's going to get up to Flowers. She'll get the cover there. It's going to be Dornbush again as Visha will have to tip it over. Nothing there. Jaguars with it. Middle hit coming. As the block there by Jones, and no recovery there underneath on the net for the Spartans. And the Jaguars now up 13-11. Serve coming up, taken there by Berg. Visha. Jones, good hit, covered here by the Jaguars. Now Visha again, she's going to tip it over. Nothing there again. Push into the back is Dornbush to Visha. To Flowers. She gets it through, chased down there by the Jaguars. They do get it over. Once again, Visha's going to have to tip it over again, and she does, as it was touched there by the Jaguars up front. To get the Spartans back within 1, 13-12. Neely now back to serve for Wessington Springs. And into the back row, taken there by Corsica-Stickney right into their bench. And they do get, nope, that's going to go out of bounds, and we're going to be knotted up at 13. So Neely again to serve here for the Spartans as we're tied at 13. She's went away from that jump serve to just a normal serve here to keep them in play. And that one's going to be out of bounds on the Corsica-Stickney Jaguars on the near side here as Neely and Dornbush let it go. And just like that, the Spartans enjoy a 1-point lead. We are going to get a timeout on the court taken by the Corsica-Stickney Jaguars here in set number 4. It's Corsica-Stickney leading 2-1 over the Spartans, but it is the Spartans that lead here in set number 4, 14-13. And we will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Conveniently located on the corner of Dakota Avenue and Highway 34 in Wessington Springs can help you with all your truck and trailer repairs, maintenance, modification, and fabrication. They are a dealer for Titan fuel tanks and carry truck and trailer accessories plus chrome. Foothills Truck Services is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week during the harvest season. Call Foothills Truck Services at 605-350.
All right, we are back with Neely serving coming out of that timeout. Spartans with a 1-point lead. Good serve. Taken by the Jaguars in the back row. Middle hit coming. As number 12 will get it down. She's kind of the go-to player here for the Jaguars up front. And she ties it back up at 14 apiece. Good serve there, and then taken by Berg up to Visha. Neely from the back row. She gets it through, or over. Here comes Corsica-Stickney as that one gets through Dornbush. And now Corsica-Stickney with the lead. That serve there by Corsica-Stickney is into the net. And we're knotted back up at 15. It'll be Piper Jones back to serve for the Spartans. Good serve, taken there in the back row. Now back over near side, they'll bump it over. Neely will get it. Up front is Visha to Gran. Good hit, chased down here by the Jaguars. They do get it over. It's back over to Neely again. Set up here for Gran. She's going to have to push it. And another set coming up here up front. Underneath, we're going to get a lift on the Jaguars up front there as Gran was there to alter that one. So the Spartans now regain the lead, 16-15. Close fourth set here. Jones back to serve. Good serve on near side. They'll keep it center now. Number 12, she'll get the hit. And there's Jones as that was altered by the... That was all altered up there by the ceiling as the ball was hit something up off there, and Chastity had to adjust for it. Came up a little short on it. So it's 16-16, and just as I said that serve there by number 12 sails out of bounds for Corsica-Stickney, and the Spartans regain the lead at 17-16. Oldinger back to serve. Good serve there by Oldinger. Almost got it through. They're going to have to push it in three. That one's going to carry, and it's 18-16. Oldinger serving again here for the Spartans. Good serve into the back row, taken there by Corsica-Stickney. They're going to have to drift towards their own bench here. Oh, and they're not going to get it over as two players from the Jaguars both went for it. But miscommunication there by the Corsica-Stickney Jaguars. Now it's 19-16. Good serve there by Oldinger. Taken there by Corsica-Stickney. Front row, outside hit. Oldinger with it. Almost missed it on that one as Neely's going to need to get it over in three, and she does. Set up here for an outside hit. Berg is there with it. Right back over as Corsica-Stickney will send it right into Oldinger, and that goes right into Gran for a lift, and it's 19-17. So Corsica-Stickney will be serving. That serve is into the net, and it's 20-17. Dornbush back to serve for the Spartans. Good serve into the back row. Taken there by Corsica-Stickney for an outside hit. Berg is there to dig it out to Visha. Neely will up at the net there, and she'll get it over. As this another outside hit coming down the line. Oldinger lets it go. And good thing she did, because it's now 21-17 Spartans with the lead. Spartans trying to keep it alive to force set number 5. Corsica-Stickney with it now. They'll bump it over in three. Dornbush there with it to Visha. She'll give it up to Gran with the hit. That's going to fall for a point into the back row, and just like that, it's 22-17 here in the fourth set. Timeout taken on the court, taken by Corsica-Stickney. They once had a 2-set lead over the Spartans. Now it's 1 set to 2 sets with Corsica-Stickney leading, and here in set number 4, it's 22-17. Spartans with the lead. We will be right back after this.
$76.78, or check them out on
J&M Specialties, located in Wessington Springs, is a full-service auto body shop, parts store, and full-line automotive store. They offer a variety of auto body services, including windshield repair and replacement. J&M Specialties does restoration services for both automotive vehicles and tractors, along with fifth wheel hitch installations. They have accessories sales, installation, and mechanic on duty. Stop into J&M Specialties or call 605-539
We are back here. Neely with the hit. Almost got it through. As Corsica-Stickney will get it up there. There's Olinger. She'll tip it over. Another hit coming. Berg with it. Olinger to Neely with the hit. And that's going to get through and out of bounds on the Jaguars. And it's 23-17. Are we back? Serve coming up here by Dornbush, taken there by Corsica-Stickney up front at the net. Johnson with the hit, back up to Berg. Vish is going to go right up towards the net with it. And it's back over to Corsica-Stickney. They'll tip it over. Olinger will get it, as Grand will tip it back over. Here comes Corsica-Stickney out the outside hit. There's Berg. To Visha, Neely outside hit. And almost got it through, but there's number 12 with it, as they'll have to roll it over, and they got lucky on that one. I mean, those are the ones that are going to burn you on those off-the-net ones. So it's 23-18. Spartans trying to stay alive to force set 5, as Olinger will dig that one out. Good hit there by Neely. Down the line into the back corner. And it's 24-18, and just like that, the Spartans are one set away from forcing set 5 here in Wessington Springs, as Grand comes back to serve for the Spartans. Good served into the back row, taken there by the Jaguars up front. They're going to have to push it over, as Olinger is there down the line. Neely coming up with the hit, and almost sneaks that one through, as the Jaguars recover it. Neely one-handed there, as you'll get it up, as Jones will hit it, and that's going to go out of bounds. And it's 24-19. Jaguars staying alive here as well in this fourth set. Spartans just need one more point. Here comes the serve, as Dornbush falls right in front of her, as she fails to get on the floor there to get it down. And we're back to a 4-point game, 24-20. Another serve there. There's Olinger. Vish will tip it over. Nobody there for Corsica-Stickney, and we force set number 5 here in Wessington Springs, with the Spartans winning set 4, 25-20 over Corsica-Stickney. We will be right back in 3 minutes after a word from our sponsors.
0250. J&M Specialties is also a proud supporter of our area school.
Dr. Kelly Tobin and staff at Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic are proud supporters of high school athletics. When it comes to large and small animal health, look to Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. They understand how important your livestock is to you and will give you service that you can depend on. Call 539-1040. That's 539-1040. Rolling Hills is located on Dakota Avenue, across from Farm Bureau in Wessington Springs. Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. Dr. Kelly.
As a Venture Communications customer, you're ready for tomorrow. Where you live, the world's at your fingertips through a fast and reliable fiber optic internet connection. You can choose the RushNet broadband speed you want, all the way up to a gigabit. And your own team of technical experts are ready to help 24/7. Change your world with RushNet high-speed internet. Be ready for tomorrow. Get connected. Call Venture Communications today.
All right, we are live here on the Wessington Springs Spartan Sports Ticket Live and on Venture Channel 382. Well, it's an exciting one here in Wessington Springs between the 4-7 Jaguars and the 6-6 Spartans of Wessington Springs. It was the Jaguars that came out on fire in the first 2 sets, taking the first 2 sets 25-17, 25-17 over the Spartans, and looking to close out set number 3, but the Spartans had nothing to do with that, and they said, no way, not here, and they came back and took set number 3, 26-24, and then came out of set number 4, winning that one as well, 25-20. The fourth set number 5 here in Wessington Springs. We're just about underway here in this 5th set as we're coming out of this break in action. It looks like we're getting ready here. It's going to be Corsica serving, or we'll start the serving here for the Jaguars to open up this 5th and final set. 5th and final set, we go to 15. And you have to win by 2 as well. So we are going to be underway here shortly as everything is squared away. And here we go. We got some noise going on now. The crowd came to life as Corsica-Stickney with the serve. Taken there by Dornbush to Berg. Over to Neely. She's going to have to push it, as almost came through on that one actually. And a bump here as Vish is there for it. Out of bounds there on Corsica-Stickney. Down the line. And the point will go to the Spartans as they take the lead here, 1-0. Visha with the serve. And once again, that one's going to sail. And we're going to be knotted up at 1. And serving really hurts you. When you're off for the night, it comes back to haunt you. Let's hopefully they can get this back. So here comes a serve for Corsica-Stickney, taken there by Neely. Vish is going to have to tip it over. Nothing there. Run down here by Corsica-Stickney. Jones with it. Visha again to Neely. The hit. And good for the point, for the kill. 2-1 now. Spartans with the lead here in the 5th and final set. Now it's Neely back to serve for the Spartans. Good serve there, taken by the Jaguars. Now up front, middle hit coming up soft. There's Berg with it. As well, you had Jones and Visha and Dornbush. All 3 kind of wanted to go for it, but all 3 held up. And that's going to fall for a point, so it's 2-2. Serve coming up, taken there by Dornbush. Right at the net. Flowers keeps it alive. As Visha tips it over. Oh, might have got away with the lift there for Corsica-Stickney. Flowers keeps it alive as Jones hits it out of bounds. And just like that, Corsica-Stickney with the lead now, 3-2. And serve coming up. Good serve there, taken there by Berg. Dornbush will have to get it over, and she does in 3. Back up again here in the middle. Outside hit maybe. Neely there with it. Visha. Jones. That's going to fall in for a point right in front of the line judge, Julie Berg. She had to get out of the way for it. That was a hard hit. And we're knotted up at 3 as Jones back to serve here for the Spartans. Good serve into the back row. Taken there by Corsica-Stickney. As Jones is there again in the back row. Grand with it, and that's going to go towards the out of bounds. Oh, they're going to chase this one down as Vish will set it up here for Dornbush into the back row. And that one's into the net by Corsica-Stickney, and it's 4-3. Spartans with the lead here. Jones back to serve again here for the Spartans. Soft serve near side. Taken there by Corsica-Stickney. Outside hit coming. That one is into the net by the Jaguars. Right now, nothing going Corsica-Stickney's way. And the Spartans up 5-3 here. First one to 15 will take it tonight. As Jones with the serve. Good serve down the line. Far side. Here comes an outside hit. Oh, we're going to get 4 hits as it was not blocked at the net. So it's a 6-3 game for Wessington Springs. And we're going to get a timeout on the court taken by Corsica-Stickney with the Spartans leading here in set number 5, 6-3. We will be right back after a word from our sponsors. Alrighty, we are back here in Wessington Springs on the Wessington Springs Spartan Sports Ticket Live and on Venture Channel 382. We are here in set number 5 with the Spartans leading 6-3. Spartans were down 2-0, coming back with 2 more sets taken to set 5. It's Jones back to serve, coming out of the timeout. Good serve. And here comes the hit there, taken there by Dornbush over to Visha. Grand will come up. She'll push it over. Nothing there. Visha to Flowers to Dornbush. And we're going to get 2 hits. up at the net here by Corsica-Stickney, and it's 7-3 now, Wessington Springs. Jones with the serve, another good serve there. Into the middle of the court here. They're going to set up outside. It's going to be a push. Jones will get down for it. Over to Dornbush. Another good hit as Corsica-Stickney will lay out for it. They'll get it over in 3. There's Jones again to Visha. Flowers with the hit. And almost got that one through as well. Here comes a middle hit. Oh, there's Grand with the block up front. Grand will send it back with the hit. Wow! And she has come to life tonight here in the 5th set. 8-3 Spartans. Jones back to serve here. Another good serve there by Piper Jones as Corsica-Stickney will get this one up and they'll throw it. Grand there again at the net with the block. Whoa! And it's 9-3. As Jones back to serve again, trying to keep us going. Good serve. She lays up on it a little bit. Corsica-Stickney running near side with the hit. They're going to go up with it on this one. Vish is going to tip it over or push it into the back corner. And here comes Corsica-Stickney as she gets that one right down in front of Neely into the back row as she laid out for it. And it's 9-4 now as Corsica-Stickney will get the serve here. As Berg is back in the game here for the Spartans in the back row. Corsica-Stickney with the serve, soft serve. There's Dornbush to get it back up to Visha. Dornbush with the push, nothing there. Outside hit coming. Berg will save that one as Visha will hit it over. Back over to Corsica-Stickney. Neely with it in the back row. Dornbush with the hit. She's going to get it through as it was touched at the front of the net there. And it's a 10-4 game. Oh. So here comes Olinger in to serve for the Spartans. Good serve there by Olinger into the back row. Run down here by Corsica-Stickney. They're going to have to get it over in 3. They do. Back to Olinger. Up to Visha. She's going to tip it over. Nothing there. Hit there into Neely. Hard hit there as Neely couldn't come up with it. And it's 10-5. Close game here still. Corsica-Stickney still in striking distance. That serve taken there by Berg. Visha's going to have to tip it over. Neely's there to cover. Visha. Grand's going to have to push it into the back corner. Corsica-Stickney keeps it alive as they tip it over. There's Berg with it. Visha to Dornbush as it's going to be chased down there by Corsica-Stickney, and they do get it over in 3. Grand's going to come up with the hit. Good hit. As Corsica-Stickney now with it. There's Neely in the back row for the Spartans. Dornbush with the hit. That's going to get through on the touch by Dornbush. Good hit there. And it's 11-5 now. Spartans inching closer to that magic number. And just as I say that, it goes wide right and out of bounds. So it's 11-6 now. First 1 to 15 wins. Olinger will get it up here. Visha to Grand. Nothing there. As Corsica-Stickney will hit this one out of bounds. And it's 12-6 now. Spartans with the lead. We are going to get a timeout on the court taken by Corsica-Stickney. It's the Spartans coming away with the lead here in the 5th set, 12-6 here in set number 5. And we will be right back after this brief message.
Services conveniently located on the corner of Dakota Avenue and Highway 34 in Wessington Springs can help you with all your truck and trailer repairs, maintenance, modification, and fabrication. They are a dealer for Titan fuel tanks and carry truck and trailer accessories plus chrome. Foothills Truck Service.
Alrighty, we are back. Another exciting night of volleyball here in Wessington Springs. You're live on the Wessington Springs Spartan Sports Ticket. It's Grand back to serve here for the Spartans. Good serve. Chased down there by Corsica-Stickney. They'll have to get it over. Nope, they don't. That's 13-6 right now. Spartans, they're inching closer and closer to the magic number 15. 13-6. It's Grand serving again for the Spartans. Good serve. Taken there by Corsica-Stickney up front now. Middle hit. As Grand's there for the dig. They're going to have to at the net. As Visha was there. And the point will go to Corsica-Stickney. It's 13-7. Corsica-Stickney back to serve. And that's going to go out of bounds. I believe it was Dornbush and Olinger both going for it. And it's 13-8. Dornbush coming up with it there to Visha. Neely will come up with the hit. Blocked at the net. Covered there by Corsica-Stickney. Push there. Berg with it to Dornbush. They'll get it over. Now here comes Corsica-Stickney. Olinger trying to get down for it. Nothing there. Corsica-Stickney is getting closer here now. 13-9. Visha will have to bump it over. Nothing there. As the passing up front to the setter is not there right now. It's getting right over the net. And we are losing the battle at that part right here tonight. So it's 13-10. Dornbush will get it up. There we go. Visha will get the set here to Neely. That's going to be touched there at the net. Back control to Corsica-Stickney. Dornbush will get it into the net, or will get it into the stands. And just like that, it's a 2-point game with the Spartans leading 13-11 here in Wessington Springs on the Sports Ticket Live and Venture Channel 382. A timeout taken on the court here by the Spartans. I'm just going to keep it in. Quick timeout here, it looks like. Coming out of that timeout, now Corsica-Stickney serving. Serve coming up, taken there by Dornbush. Visha, she'll set up Jones. Out of bounds. And Corsica-Stickney is within one. Dornbush with it. Up to Visha. She'll tip it over. And they do get it over there. Neely off the net with the hit. Out of bounds! Out of bounds! Whoa! Oh, that was too close to call. Mr. Mark Graham made a great call there. It was out, but it was close. And it's 14-12. 1 point is all they need. Here comes a serve by Visha. Good serve. Taken here by Corsica-Stickney. Jones there. Piper Jones. Corsica-Stickney with it. Berg will get it. Visha. Jones will get it back over in three. A lot of things moving here. 12 will have to push it as Dornbush went for it. Nothing there. And it's back to a 1-point game. Serve coming up here, taken there by Neely to Visha. She's going to give it to Neely for the hit. Oh, and we're tied as she was blocked up front. Got to win by 2. And we're going to get a timeout taken here by the Spartans up front on the court. As we're tied at 14, we will stay with you here on the Wessington Springs Spartans Ticket Live and on Venture Channel 382. So a very close 5th set here as we're tied at 15. Once again, you gotta win by 2. So the first one to 16, as we know, as of now, will take it. Coming out of that timeout, Corsica-Stickney serving. And here we go. Serve coming up. Dornbush to Neely. Jones has have to push it over. She gets it over. They're running for it. And it's going to be a point. Wessington Springs. One more. And you can see the girls yelling down there. All they need is one more. Let's get it in and let's end it right now. 15-14. Spartans with the lead. Here comes Neely with the serve. Good serve. And that's going to be out of bounds. And the Spartans come away with a win. A hard-fought win here by the Wessington Springs Spartans as they defeat Corsica-Stickney 3-2, coming back from 2 sets behind, winning this 5th set 16-14. Once again, a very exciting night of volleyball here in Wessington Springs. It was the Lady Spartans coming up with the win in 5 sets, 3-2. So with that win, the Spartans will improve to 7-6. They will get above 500 here on the year. Coming up next for the Spartans will be Thursday night with the start of the 281 conference in Forestburg at Sanborn Central. They will take on Highmore Herald, the Pirates of Highmore Herald, at 7:15. That game will be in Sanborn Central. Once again, we will. I believe the schools are working out if we're going to broadcast that game, either whether it's going to be on the Sports Ticket Live here with Wessington Springs or with one of the other schools. I believe they will work that out, but we will try to get that out in the announcements or somehow out to the community about how that's going to be aired if you cannot make it. But once again tonight, it is the Spartans defeating Corsica-Stickney in a close one here as the Spartans come back down 2 sets, winning it 3-2. This is the Wessington Springs Spartan Sports Ticket Live and on Venture Channel 282. Good night, everybody.